Yeah. I got up early and I started messing around my microphone to try and improve it, and it's still isn't picking up properly. I don't think. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Let's make sure it's working correctly. I like changed my setup. I'm so anxious to like about the sound quality like all the time. Like I would rather it just worked. Like the format I was using before works. So I just hang on. That's not my stream. That's the other stream. Uh, what is it? There it is. Yeah. So how's that? How's the sound quality? Yeah. So how's that? Actually, I swear it doesn't sound that good. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I guess it's good enough, but like I don't know. Like I spent like a lot of money on this new microphone, and I'm just like, why isn't this thing great? You know, why can't I just plug it in, like change the settings on it, and make it sound great? Like I don't understand why I can't just get a microphone and use it. Like it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I mean, I think the plus side of this thing being so finicky is that like it's not going to pick up any stray noise. Like I don't know, but I should never have like a hot mic situation or anything. But like on, on the flip side, it's like, well, the entire point of a microphone is that it's supposed to fucking pick up your voice. I'm just, I don't know. I'm not completely happy with this. I thought it was I mean, I tried like, researching it, but like I did a little bit of research into like, podcast microphones and streaming microphones, and like every single time, like it's like there's always something wrong with them. This isn't like the first time I've been like burned by a microphone, because I just keep like trying like different brands, and all of them are just like complete garbage for one reason or another. It just the list goes on and on and on. Like my my shitty like webcam microphone is like what I've been using for the past several months, and that looks fine. That works fine. Does it sound better than this? I guess we could switch and see. Um, okay, this is the old one, the one that we were using before, the one that's on the webcam, and this is the this is the new one, the one that I can't seem to figure out how to use. Like, I think the issue is that like it's a more specialized microphone, and I'm just not using it properly. But that just begs the like, why is it not like, yeah, like I don't. Let's see. Uh, maybe we could just do it like this. I don't know. Yeah, just hold it for the entire stream. I don't know. I don't know. It's a shame how awful this has been. Yeah, that's way better. That sounds way better. Okay. So I'm just not. So like you have to get really close to it, and that's what I was told. But like I guess I just don't have the setup for it. I'm gonna have to like invest in a stand or something and make sure it's like constantly in my face. Cause I've seen guys like with these microphones with like this stupid like little arm thing, and I was wondered what it was for, but yeah, it was because you need to have it that close to your face. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. Okay, so okay, we figured it out. We just need to have it super close. Um, kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. So we're gonna have to invest in an arm, I suppose. Let's see. Yeah, this is obnoxious. I can't believe that. Okay. Well, I mean that should be enough to fix the problemo, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. I mean, I guess this is just part of learning how to be a career YouTuber, but crazy predictions. I have no idea. I think we're gonna see a lot of crazy shit, honestly, because it's been like a bunch of like safe announcements for the past 3 months. Like everything controversial or polarizing or things that nobody would care about have been announced already. So uh, I think people are in the right to say this is gonna be like an amazing direct because we haven't really gotten one for the Switch 2 yet. Like even like the reveal event wasn't great because people were like commenting on like how Mario Kart World wasn't an exciting announcement, and like other than Bonanza, I don't think there's been like something that really has gotten people fired up for the consoles. So I imagine this is where they're gonna start like announcing major projects. About time, but um Super Mario Kart Circuit for the GameCube. Wait, what? Not, isn't Double Dash? What the hell is that? Super Mario Kart Circuit. Did they call it something different in the UK? Because it's called Double Dash here. Yeah, I don't think they need to put. I don't think they're gonna put out Double Dash anytime soon. They announced a lot of GameCube games already, and we still have not gotten that many of them. We have Pokemon XD, like Pokemon Coliseum. Luigi's Mansion needs to come out. Did they announce Eternal Darkness? I think they did. Did they announce Eternal Darkness? Like they had an entire lineup of games that were coming out. Yeah, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance was one. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get like anything more than like, an announcement of the games that have already been confirmed for GameCube. I think we might get confirmation for DS emulation actually. So that's what I want to see, is just like a straight up like Nintendo DS just on NSO style thing. Yeah, Mario Kart Circuit. It's not even called Super Mario Kart. It's called Mario Kart Super Circuit. So like that's what I was confused, is like Mario Kart Super Circuit for the GameCube. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, I guess you could play the game on the GameCube with like the Game Boy Player. I never used the Game Boy Player growing up, so I have no idea how it works. It's kind of weird that was legit a thing at the time. Just play your Game Boy games on your GameCube. That's just crazy to me. That's a thing that like completely died off by the Wii. You know, that's kind of weird. That's like the proto Switch, if you think about it. Like, oh yeah, take your handheld games and play them on the TV. I never played it, so never used it. So it's definitely a weird anomaly. Like I knew like older people who would use it, but I've never even seen it in person. Like I remember that guy who wrote into Nintendo Power bragging about how he was like the world's oldest Nintendo fan. Yeah, I'm not steady enough to play Game Boy anymore, so I just use my Game Boy player. He's like someone like wrote in to talk about how his grandfather was like in his 80s, like passed away. He was like 80, he was in his 80s and got about like didn't quite finish Twilight Princess, and he wrote in to like to call him the world's oldest Nintendo fan. So this other guy wrote in and like mocked him by like saying he was older, still alive, and still playing games. He's definitely dead now, but it's like almost certainly dead now, but it's like, man, that's crazy. I mean, that was 20 years ago. Yeah, he's definitely dead now, but that's crazy. Like, it's weird. There's always been older fans. Like, it's you definitely wonder how that happens, if just people just like get into them somehow, or like try that. Like, it's, I don't know, food for, like I talk about Food for Dogs all the time, who's great, but like it's kind of a common thing, honestly. Like even back in the 2000s, there were like older fans who at least were like familiar with the brand and the characters. Like the idea that it was like just for kids, honestly, was never true. And that's always been something that like I've been very yeah, DS attachment leak. Yeah. I have yeah, I've seen a couple of like statements from people. Like I feel like, yeah, I think we saw a patent for the DS leak. So I think that's going to happen. And that's something I expected to happen anyway. So I think that's on the table. But like when it comes to actual game announcements, I have no idea. Like last night, like we couldn't stop talking about Animal Crossing, and I don't think it's gonna be until next year. Smash, I don't think is gonna be for a long while. Like it, I think we're gonna see a lot of new stuff actually. Like we're probably gonna see like a Prime 4 release date trailer. We're gonna see Splatoon Raiders finally. We're gonna see like more Air Riders. We're gonna see like probably like a short like Pokemon ZA trailer, just reminding us it's coming out. But outside of that, I don't think I know anything. Like I heard a rumor, and I hope to Saros it's true. Like I'm praying to the Four Saints. I hope Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Fire Emblem Three Houses with new content is real. Like that would be insane if they straight up like added like 3 new routes to the game and like really like completely radically change the experience. Like if they were to do that, that would be like, as a Three Houses fan, that would be like killer. Like, and theoretically, if you could have like a good ending for Edelgard where she doesn't become a tyrannical bitch, I would
I would love that. If I could turn her into a housewife, that would be great. Like that's what I want to do. But I don't know. Yeah, Three Houses. Like I had a lot of issues with Three Houses when I first played it, but like with the power of hindsight on my side, like it really is one of the most impactful, interesting experiences. It really is like the Majora's Mask equivalent of like the Switch era, because it has a lot of the same vibes of just being this like really confusing thing that makes no sense, that only gets better and better as you replay it. Like the more time you spend with Three Houses, the more you really get out of it. And one of my big regrets over the past several years is that like I have never found the time to really like do everything in that game the way like I really would have if I was younger. Cause like I remember playing Majora's Mask for the first time and like spending like hours and hours just like interacting with NPCs and just like getting all this crazy like nonsense. Like I saw a clip like from Majora's Mask recently that I don't think I'd ever seen before of just like Andrew's mom in Romani Ranch. You know, they go out there like on day 3. You can actually go out there and find them, and I think you can like trigger some interesting dialogue. Like, because I think like this is something I've never tried before. I think you can go through the Anju and Kafai quest, like set it up so that like Anju and Kafai will meet, and then just go to Romani Ranch instead, and like go speak to Andrew's mom, and she'll like say something like radically different. Like I don't think I've ever seen that line of dialogue before. It's like it's insane. Like there's just so much to it, and Three Houses really is cut from the same cloth. It really does have that same vibe of just like that's honestly kind of how I think about like Three Houses. How it's just this brutal story that just exists in this like perpetual loop. Like that's always slightly different, but always ends the same way. It's just I don't know, man. It's Kino. I'm a big Three Houses enjoyer. And like the weird thing is like Engage is better as a strategy game, but like the thing that really makes Three Houses appealing is just like the world building and the characters. It really is like top notch in that regard. And not in the actual plot, honestly. Like people complain about Engage's plot, but like honestly, like Three Houses, like the actual plot, like what actually happens is probably dumber and like less well thought out. Like it's like Three Houses is really weird that way, where like the characters and like the world building is really well done, but the actual plot is ridiculous and makes no sense. Again, like Three Houses is like this is why I was so iffy on this game, on the game originally, but I've really come around to it as like being one of the all-time greats. Is Birdo Yoshi's sweetheart? No. Like I really wonder where that stereotype came from. I guess because Yoshi and yeah, because I remember that being a thing even in the 2000s where they would be paired together, but like Yoshi is a species, Birdo I think is a species. Like why can't they just like I don't know. Like it's weird how prominent Birdo is like in among Mario fans, because you get the impression it would just like it's just not that popular. Like you don't always see like Shy Guy or like every other major boss in like Super Mario Bros. 2 is completely forgotten. Like it's a meme how like Wart has never appeared in anything ever, and yet Birdo is this like mainstay of the cast, and I don't get it. Like I just don't know why. It's confusing. Yeah, fuck K. Rool. Where the fuck is Wart? You know, like it's just like how do you like. I guess the narrative is that Wart is like part of the dream world or whatever and isn't real, but it's like, okay, but what about Shy Guys? What about Ninjas? What about what about Birdo? Like, how is Birdo real? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. What's the deal with Birdo? Like, I have no idea. I have no idea at all. Yeah, how long until we get a Birdo spin-off game about like what it's like being a girl? Like I'm Birdo. I'm female. I've always been female. Like, no, you haven't, bro. Like, yeah, I don't understand why Troons are so hyper fixated on Vivian when like Vivian is not and never has been trans, but you can like make an argument that Birdo is in like the American version. I don't know. It's just like there was never ever really seriously arguing that like Vivian is trans, but like Birdo, I think. Like, I mean, I get that Birdo just isn't a popular character, like whereas Vivian was like super ultra popular with fans, but like I like Vivian. I think he's a pretty cool dude, but like I know he's a dude. Like they fought really hard. It really is like our equivalent to the Bridget thing, where they like tried to co-opt this character and like control it, and it just kind of imploded. Like I think I think Arc System Works has walked back the Bridget thing. They like tried to make it canon, and then they got backlash for it, and like they'll just never do it. Like people just won't accept it, honestly. And I think that's a real problem they're gonna have, is that like you're talking about video game characters, and like you can't just really, like, I don't know, like I've seen like people like put Bridget in scenarios that are supposed to be like Yuri, like, oh man, two girls being in love, but like Bridget's a guy. So like it kind of like swings around and becomes like straight. Like, and that's like a real problem that these people are having, is that like things have gotten so unhinged and so degenerate that like that they just kind of swing around to normalcy. And that's a really good example, but it's just like it's weird. The Evil Kongs and Jungle Bee. People have actually confirmed that Samus is trans too. Yeah, I've seen people do that, but like that's never gonna fly. Like the only thing people know about Samus is that she's a woman. So like kind of walking that back is like that's not gonna please anybody. Like even I think trans supporters. Like I don't like it, like that is gonna make people hate them more than anything else, I think. I don't see them pushing that Sheik is trans. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody do that in 20 years, and I think because Sheik just hasn't appeared in a long time. Because like back in the 2000s, that was like the like today's equivalent. Like this is way older than people like say it is. Like it's because like back in the day, you would have like female players play the game, like want Link and Sheik to be in like a homosexual relationship, and so just retcon like Sheik is a guy, and like it's a weird like it's a weird cultural thing, because like they're so insistent on it that like Zelda grows a penis whenever she's Sheik, and like, oh yeah, she had to hide from Ganondorf, so she just grew a cock. It's all just like it's all ridiculous, and I don't know, really does need to be called out. And I mean, Fire Emblem fans had to deal with like the whole Ike being gay narrative, which thankfully is like completely fallen off as of Engage, but it's like, yeah, they tried to bring it back with Engage, but it's just something that just isn't going to go anywhere, I think. Metroid Prime 4 will mock Silksong. I wasn't even looking forward to Prime 4. And like at this point, I have a very hard time believing that Prime 4 will be worse than Silksong. As long as it's competent, like as long as it's not like repetitive, like it should be better. Like I don't know, I had no optimism for Prime 4 before I played Silksong. I really thought Silksong was going to be better. But like at this point, I don't think so. Like I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, so yeah, getting ready for Kino. Anybody excited? Nintendo went live. Yeah, like Silksong, and like I think I'm not the only person saying this now. I've actually been looking on like in combos online now that Silksong's come out. I think my take that Silksong is a huge disappointment is actually the mainstream opinion. Like for everyone who's actually played through the entire thing, like Silksong is a huge slog and a huge waste of time. I thought like I think it's actually quite a bit worse than I was saying when I was playing it. Cause like I thought that like okay, I'm still playing the game, you know, because I didn't really feel as if like I was gonna stop playing, but like with in hindsight, like I think it really was only because I was such a huge fan of Hollow Knight. And that's the only reason I played through the entire thing. So like there's no mincing words about this at this point. Like Silksong was a huge disappointment. Like a huge disappointment. And I don't I've seen like a lot of people say the same thing at this point. And I'll probably spend the rest of the year actually like speaking out against anybody who's in denial about this, because most people are just like adamant that the game is like, well, I mean not most people, but like the people who haven't finished the game or are like or aren't willing to have like real convictions about this, they're still like trying to say the game is good or that like it's game of the year, where they no, it's not even close. Like it's not even the best game released that month, honestly. But all right, ready for some Kino. Like this better be a banger, because like the last several directs have been really disappointing. Like I keep saying that I'm gonna skip the partner directs because like they've just been so consistently bad. But like we gotten all that slop out of the way, so hopefully it's just nothing but an hour worth of just banger content. Oh, I thought we weren't gonna get mature games. I thought Australia banned that shit. Okay. Yeah, I saw that like cope online. Is that like, oops, Australia doesn't have any M-rated games, so that means we're not getting Resident Evil. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, it's just such an insane cope. Doesn't Australia straight up ban M-rated games? Like, I don't understand how that works. How does like Australia ban M-rated games? And how does anything but Nintendo compete in that environment? Yep, 40th anniversary. Yep, I knew it. They're showing it off. Wow. I'm curious if Miyamoto is going to live to the 50th. Like, I think he is, but, like, I'm not sure he'll still be working, but, like, he's 70 now, so he should live that long. Da-da. 40, yep, 40th anniversary. Miyamoto.
Hello, I'm Shigeru
Konnichiwa.
We'll start today's
Miyamoto-san.
with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan.
Oh, Nintendo Today is ahead. Wow. Yeah, I can't stream that, so I won't be watching that, but
Very much.
I imagine eventually they're going to move away from YouTube entirely and just have it on the app. But
In digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on
I would be watching the Nintendo Today version, but I'm on
at the Nintendo Museum.
you know, I'm streaming it, so.
Last year, we've created an art gallery that displays character illustrations.
Holy
drawn
fucking
by
shit, I would love to go.
There are also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series.
Wow.
Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here.
I would love to go, but
And
I'm still trying to build my business. It's going to be a long time, I think, until I'm like stable enough to.
you'll still
to start
get
traveling.
permission to enter the museum, but we hope those
It might be
visitors-
quicker than you think, though, because like my income has been shooting up lately. So
Earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida.
Orlando, okay.
We hope you can experience the world of Super Mario.
That looks
in
so
real
much
life.
better than like what Disney does.
Next is more news about Kyoto.
Yeah, I'll probably be going to Orlando
Supporting the
for
Kyoto
my
Expo,
first trip to
which will
Nintendo
take
Land.
place next February. Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years. Thanks to everyone.
But what about Donkey Kong?
But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear.
Aw,
The Nintendo logo on it. We'll be supporting in other ways as
yes.
well. If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto?
You just know people are seething about this.
Coming next spring. Please take a look at this.
Yep, the Mario movie sequel. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Yep, there we go. There we go. I can't believe it's been 3 years already. It's it doesn't feel that long. Money Mall. Man, this looks gorgeous. This looks better than the original, actually. Yeah, Mario World. Yeah, this is a Mario World theme. So, is this going to be a Mario World theme movie? Yep, Galaxy. Yep, Galaxy. The Super Mario Galaxy movie. Oh, fucking Kino. Wow. I mean, Miyamoto did say something along the lines of like expanding outside of the world of Mario. So, yes.
Producing together is
Wow.
the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
April
What
2026.
kinds
Yeah.
of adventures do you think Mario and his
So
friends
people
will
were
have to
confused
face?
about this.
This
The
movie
narrative
celebrates the
among
event of the Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary.
like Hollywood people is that the Barbie movie like far outstripped the Mario movie because it grossed more. But like what people don't realize is that the Mario movie was not in theaters very long. So like they kept it in theaters for like a month and then immediately put it on Blu-ray and streaming services. So so it probably could like it could have grossed more if they just kept it in, like as long as they did with the Barbie movie. But
world building to its iconic characters and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the.
yeah, this is a huge deal. This is a huge deal. I'm so hyped.
All of us at Illumination feel
Yeah,
so
people were seething about this, but I think it's a good idea. It makes a lot of sense considering movies and how long they take to produce.
expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the
Angry Joe is
core
seething right now, by the way.
of our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors, Michael Jelinek and
We're gonna
Aaron
get a
Sorkin,
Peach origin story, aren't we?
along with
We
the
are
Super
100%
Mario
getting a
team
Peach
of
origin
Marcel
story.
Studio in Paris,
Like I've been saying this since the
busy
first one,
working to deliver a
but
film
like
that aspires
we're
to
we're
earn
we're
its
we're
place
100% gonna be told where Peach came from.
Brian
Like, that's what I
Ferry is
think.
also returning to compose a score that blends together musical
We're gonna have to
themes
watch
from
this again because I've been
Mario's
talking so
incredible
much. But
heritage. And we're also thrilled
Kino.
back Chris Pratt
Chris Pratt.
as Mario. Anya Taylor-Joy
Hello,
as
Anya.
Princess Peach.
Peach.
Charlie Day.
Charlie
as
Day?
Luigi.
Luigi.
Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack
as
Black is back.
Bowser.
Okay.
Keegan Michael Key as Toad.
Yeah, we know who the cast is.
Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress.
Wait, did they recast
Mario
Kamek? Wasn't he,
Galaxy
like-
movie,
I thought he was
we
someone
look
else.
forward to sharing more with you in the future.
Yeah, Rosalina's gonna be in it.
Until then,
Who's playing Rosalina?
and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you, Chris-san.
Chris on.
Also involved in the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie
Chris
worthy
on.
of the 40th anniversary.
I love how that's condescending. How he uses his first name.
While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at this.
The stream volume. Yeah, I had it turned down, but so Mario Galaxy returns. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I own the 3D All Stars version, so I don't really. I mean, of course they're gonna re-release this before the Mario movie, but the Mario Galaxy movie, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. Was re-releasing Galaxy like 3D All Stars when they did a mistake? I don't know. But yeah, oh yeah, Galaxy 2. Okay, yeah, it's time. Yeah, I have not played Galaxy 2 all the way through since it came out, so Galaxy Collection. Okay, yeah, so that's what they're doing. Okay, Galaxy Collection for the 40th anniversary. Okay, I think that's solid. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, people were seething about like 3D All Stars being a limited release, but it actually does make sense, considering they're just gonna like repackage the same games in different collections. Yeah, Galaxy is sick. Yeah, the all-time GOAT. Like, I don't know. I feel like Mario Galaxy is the quintessential Mario game now. Yeah, so many kids grew up with this. So, like, I think the Mario Galaxy movie is going to be phenomenal. Like, I know so many people who will tell you Galaxy is, like, their favorite game ever. And I'm, like, kind of iffy on it because I've always maintained that. And to those we meet on the next journey, hello. Aw, Rosalina. Wow. Yep. October 2nd. Yep. Okay. I'm probably not going to pick them up because I'll probably get them as a gift. Oh, Rosalina. Amiibo, hell yeah. Yeah, for the movie tie-in. Oh, that's great.
It's the games that share
That's
the movie's
great.
title. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay,
Great.
I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy.
Great move.
Koizumi-san.
Great move. That's going to be so
Hello,
big for
everyone.
kids who have
I'm
never
Yoshi
played these games
Koizumi.
before. Yeah, they're going to.
From here,
I'll probably
introduce
pick them up as
games that
gifts,
will be
honestly.
released as part of the Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary.
Yeah, that's the all-time
The
GOAT.
two games you just saw.
I remember getting that as a
Developed the
gift
idea
as a
of what
kid.
Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer. The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii. In Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages.
Oh, new pages. Oh,
We're
wow.
looking
Excellent.
forward to that as well.
Okay.
In addition, the storybook
Yeah, a lot of people are probably really
will be
attached to this.
available as a real-life product.
Really?
The
Wow.
new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details, including the release timing, will be available on
Wow,
the
that's
My Nintendo
crazy.
Store website.
The fact that they can
today.
make and
So
produce
please
stuff like that is
check
crazy.
Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too. Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's
Yep.
one you haven't
Brothers-
played yet, why
yeah,
not
Brothers-
take the opportunity to try it?
One you haven't played yet? I don't think so.
Let's introduce some
I
other
can't
Mario
think of any I
games on
haven't played.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, so they're just going over 40th anniversary stuff. Oh, wow. So they're going to be promoting a bunch of Mario stuff. Yep, Strikers. I called it. No, it's tennis. Okay. Yeah. I said, like, tennis, we're due for a new one. So, yeah.
In the Mario Tennis series is
Hell yeah.
hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2.
Hell yeah.
Mario
Fever!
Tennis Fever.
Yes.
Use top spins, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots.
Yeah, I love Tennis Aces, so it'll be nice to
But
see
now you
have
can
a sequel.
also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers. And
Daisy.
swing
Oh, what?
into action with new equipment called
Fever rackets?
Keep a rally going to build up your fever gauge. Then unleash a fever shot.
Oh wow.
Freeze the court with the ice racket. Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket. Or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket. There are
Crazy.
30 fever rackets, each with their own abilities. Pair them with 38 playable characters, the most
38.
in series history.
Yeah, Pauline's in
Your
it,
own
yeah.
Strategy.
Rosalina, Toadette.
Let's see the game modes being served up. A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode. Aim for the top by completing different objectives in the Trial Towers mode.
Yeah, Tennis Aces was really well received, so
In Mix It Up mode.
yeah, tennis team like
Even
does
some
pretty
will
consistently
experience
well actually,
wonder
so
effects. In the
it's
online
probably
modes,
the best
choose
Mario Sports
between
game, honestly.
casual play with customizable rules
Everyone
in
loves like
online
hyping up
mode,
strikers, but that's really
or
only because of the
go for
tone.
glory in ranked matches. You can even
It's almost like
gently swing the
tennis is the
Joy-Con
best
2
sport there
controller like
is.
a racket for a more authentic
That far
experience
surpasses the
in
likes of
swing mode.
football, of
Plus,
soccer, of
After
boxing.
encountering monsters
Oh,
on a
okay,
remote
new one.
island, Mario and friends are
Rhode Island?
transformed into babies, kicking
Wait, what?
off a series of unexpected events in the game's
Rhode Island? Did
adventure
they say
mode.
Rhode Island?
With their tennis skills gone,
Oh, okay.
the babies will need to learn how to play.
This is adventure mode. Okay.
And
Did they say
defeat the
Rhode
monsters
Island?
to return to normal? Mario Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Wait!
February 12th.
Wait, what? That's a really interesting date.
Was
the
Mario
fuck?
Tennis Fever.
Oh wow. Okay.
It
Oh,
features
wow.
familiar tennis gameplay, but
Yeah,
uses
February
this
12th
late
is
century
Amara
art,
Su's birthday,
fever
so.
shots, which change
Happy
depending on your
birthday,
racket.
Amara Su. Holy
There
shit.
are plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Is it canon that she spent the day playing this game? No, she didn't.
Hi.
Yep, Wonder. Okay. Oh no. Sean Malmstrom is seething. Oh no.
More multiplayer mayhem is
No,
coming
you
to the
just know.
Flower Kingdom
So
in
yeah, so
Super
downplaying
Mario
this
Brothers Wonder,
and Tears of the
Nintendo
Kingdom
Switch 2
completely
edition,
failed. They
Plus meet up in Bella Bell Park.
man,
A
they
launch
tried
plaza
so
has been
hard to
discovered
downplay
in the
this game.
Flower
They tried
Kingdom.
so hard
Bella
to act
Bell
like this
Park.
game wasn't going to go anywhere, and
Here,
yet
you
here it
can enjoy
is,
a variety
about
of
to become a
attractions
bestseller
that
on
let
Switch
you team
2.
up with or work against friends and family.
Yeah, my all-time favorite
Let's go
2D Mario
over
game.
some of the things you can do.
Collect the most coins to win.
Collect coins.
Is it
as
not
you
a
make
real
your way
expansion,
through the
though?
course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins.
Well, like
Use
honestly,
items
like
to
the
duke
important
it
thing
out.
is that like more people are
Dodge
brought onto the
attacks
base
and
game.
try to
Honestly,
survive.
this looks sick. Actually,
Whoever's it at the end loses.
it has online
Run
play,
and
right?
hide and tag.
I imagine it does. Phanto tag.
You're it.
Oh wow.
And the other players
That
get
is
to
cool.
transform and hide.
Okay, yeah. So they're gonna add a bunch of new. Oh, this is cool.
Work together to relay.
Pass the bomb to
Yeah.
each
So
other
this is
so
like
it
one of the
doesn't
most
explode
aggressively
before
downplayed
you
games
reach
of
the goal.
2023. So
Work
yeah,
together
re-releasing
to
it on
get to
Switch
the
2 is gonna be a
goal.
huge boost to
Place
its relevancy.
donut blocks while your friends run across them.
Like I don't at this point, like I don't think anybody who downplays this game is
To the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will
like
rise.
is gonna be taken seriously by the
Getting
community.
safe. Then 1, 2, 3, jump. Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy.
It's
Grab
like
your
Nintendo
friends
Land, but with
for
Mario
multiplayer
Wonder. Oh
fun
man, I'm gonna
in
love
Bella
this.
Bell Park.
I'm gonna love this.
The Nintendo
Koopalings!
Switch 2
They're back!
edition adds other new content as well.
Yes, it
Look
does.
forward to more on that in the future.
I get to play more Wario Wonder. Oh man, this is like a
Super
dream
Mario
game for me.
Brothers Wonder, Nintendo
That is a
Switch
dream
2
game for me.
edition, plus Meet
I'm
Up in
so
Belleville
excited. I'm
Park
so excited.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
Man, yeah, Sean Malmstrom is seething. Sean Malmstrom is seething.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
It was like,
is
it was
getting a Nintendo
disgusting
Switch
how many
2
people
edition.
tried to like
As its name implies,
downplay
Meet
this
Up in
game.
Belleville
So like,
Park has
the
more
fact that it's like,
multiplayer options to enjoy.
it's getting a
It also
re-release
adds other new
around the
content, so
Mario
stay tuned
movie
for
release.
more details
Wow.
in the future.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big
About
seller for
these
sure.
chatty characters.
Yeah, Pete, like,
The talking flowers.
you just know that people
We actually made them.
really.
Kind of look alike, huh?
Wow,
Oh, really?
not an interactive product.
Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that. These talking flowers can make everyday life
Hype.
a little more fun.
Releasing
They're planned
spring
for release
2026.
Next spring. Okay. Next
Eh.
is the last game for
Oh,
the
what do they
Super
do?
Mario Brothers 40th anniversary part of this presentation.
Okay, come on. What is it? Yeah, something new. Show us something new. Yoshi?
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live,
You mean Yoshi's Island? What, the
talking boy
island?
named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky.
Okay, Mr. E. I am Mr. E for
It
short.
looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures. But it can't actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate.
A Yoshi game. Okay.
First, let's study this flower-like creature.
So, okay, new 2D
Found it
Yoshi.
right
Okay.
away.
Is this made by Goodfeel again?
It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back. Touch
Okay.
flower buds with it, and they'll bloom.
Okay.
As you wander through the
It
book,
seems like a Yoshi's
you'll
Island
make
sequel.
all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find.
Yeah, this was made by a new
Those
team.
discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air.
Okay. Yoshi's Island is my all-time
The
favorite game.
creature is
So,
stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even
So they
cause
put-
rocks to crack.
okay, that
Thanks
that
to
is
them,
interesting.
We were able to break the rock.
Okay. Wow.
It looks like there are still lots of unusual
This looks
creatures
great.
residing within the book.
Crafted World was kind of disappointing, so I hope this is
A
like
page-turning
this seems like a
adventure awaits.
radical change in direction. Honestly, it doesn't look anything like Crafted or Woolly World.
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay,
next
hype,
spring.
definitely hype. I knew Yoshi game was
A new
awesome.
game starring Yoshi is on the way.
Yeah,
The game takes place.
yeah. If it's a
within
good feel game, they
mysterious
had a
book.
pretty quick
You will make
turnaround time.
discoveries and encounter all
Because
sorts
like
of
they just
things
put
that
out
you're
like Princess
exploring.
Peach Showtime,
Please stay
but this
tuned
doesn't
for
really
future
look like anything
updates.
they've done. I think this is a new team.
That's all.
Like it doesn't
Super
really
Mario
resemble
Brothers
their
40th
vibe.
anniversary.
I don't think it's like nearly as like
In
cozy.
addition to the games coming in the future, the new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of
Yeah,
adventures
Yoshi's going to
with
be in the Mario Galaxy movie for sure, so that's probably
Okay.
why they're doing this now.
We'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct.
One of the best directs
We'll
ever,
introduce
yeah.
games launching on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, a new Yoshi game is a huge deal. Storm into Cryptica. Okay, so time for the slot. So yeah, Yoshi is a big deal. I wish, like, I really want that 3D game, but like every new 2D game, like Yoshi's been on a roll lately. You know, like Woolly World is like was the second best like Yoshi's game ever, and like Crafted World was pretty good too. So yeah, we haven't gotten a new one since Crafted World, so this is the first one in a long while. So hey, that looks like Dread with the slide. Ah,
with the help of magical creatures called storm.
I love how nobody's even gonna like remember this. Yeah, so we're just gonna talk about the cool stuff we just saw. Like, yeah, everything looks great. Like Mario Wonder, Tennis Aces, like Yoshi, like fantastic. And the Mario movie looks like it's gonna be better than the first one. Like, I think going by that trailer, we can definitely say that it's 100% gonna happen. Is that the My Sims?
Transform a wild
Dinkum.
island
Okay.
inspired by the Australian outback. In this charming survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources.
Yeah, Mario Galaxy Collection is probably going to be huge for kids because I don't know if like most kids have played both of them. Because I imagine like when Galaxy 2 came out, it was a pretty heavily downplayed title. Like it was something that like a lot of people said was just a rehash of the original, which isn't true at all. But like having them both in a collection is a huge draw, I think. They're both like fantastic.
Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th. Pre-orders and a demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Embark on a colorful adventure.
And it's crazy how like
save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Popucom.
What the hell is this? Another Splatoon knockoff? Oh, come on.
Multiplayer-only game.
Come on.
Color is key.
Like, can't these developers come up with anything original?
Only fire 2 colors, so you'll need to swap between them.
So it's a mix between Splatoon and Dr. Mario. Like I don't want to see these knockoff products.
You can also use
like, just come up with like do something original.
Drones to create platforms. Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down. Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals can take on a variety of challenges together. A colorful co-op adventure awaits in
Popucom,
launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Amiitopia, yep. Okay.
Here on this small island,
not Amiitopia, Tomodachi Life, excuse me.
Are Mii characters, each living their own carefree lives.
Okay, can we get confirmation that there will be no gay relationships?
In the Tomodachi Life, living the dream game.
Like, we really need like hard confirmation of that. Because people were like getting uppity about that.
Island. You can create Mii characters of anyone you'd like.
Hang on. Are you going to show the male and female?
Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself.
Hang on. I'm looking for anything woke.
You've chosen their personality,
movement, quick,
and voice.
Anne's purse.
Your Mii is good to go.
I didn't see body types, but they might be hiding it.
The Mii characters you create will enjoy their island life however they see fit. Wonder what's up?
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Loves happiness.
Looks like that hit the
She
spot.
liked it. Okay. Okay, so there are genders confirmed. Okay. Okay. So none of this body type bullshit. Or if it is, it's tied to like specific gender pronouns. So yeah, like okay, so they've expanded the original. Okay.
They really
okay, yeah, this is way beyond what the 3DS version offered.
This is just a small slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
I hate how we have to like worry about like gender shit in games, but
we interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in, following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring.
Okay, spring, okay.
It develops.
Yeah, that's going to be a big release. People are really underestimating how big that's going to be. Yeah,
There
like
was
this is
breaking
why I
news
don't
in
think
that
Animal
trailer.
Crossing is coming out, because they have Tomodachi,
Life,
and that's
Living the
just as
Dream
big.
will launch next spring.
This is something that's going to be eventually as big as Animal Crossing, and hopefully will someday surpass The Sims. But
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
once all the girl games start coming out, all the Sims will change. Yeah, like that's definitely something you don't see a lot of people talk about, is how like Nintendo pretty much controls the girl market. Yeah, here we go. Kino, Legacy Collection. So they go up to 4. I was hoping up until like Armageddon, but
from the 90s and early 2000s.
yeah, I mean they'll probably just re-release it in a different. I mean, I'm happy with just Mortal Kombat Mythologies. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that. So.
Locally, or take the in-game tournament global with added support for
Online play. Oh man, I'm gonna play Mortal Kombat with my buddy in Vietnam.
Documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews.
If anybody
with
gets
the
that
original
reference, you're
prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
Yeah, October 30th.
Digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th.
Yeah. These are like some of my favorite fighting games ever. So I love them.
Experience the
Yeah,
first
Cloud.
game
Okay.
in the Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy.
Trilogy. I love how they're saying it's a trilogy now.
Step into the role
Back in the
of
day, they
Cloud
wouldn't
Strife,
emphasize how
a
long it
former
was going to be.
member of Shinra's elite soldier unit.
What? No, he's not.
While
Do you not
he's
know anything
working
about the
as a
character,
mercenary,
narrator,
the legendary
Coon?
hero Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the
Yeah,
Nintendo Switch 2
Final Fantasy
system
VII is
January
back where it
22nd.
belongs, on Nintendo consoles. Yeah,
Save
pre-orders
the
today.
world from malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure.
Okay.
Battle foes
Like
to
honestly,
rescue
I kind of
robot
want to play
allies,
like 15 or
collect
16 or
resources,
14.
and create a
Like
place for others
I don't
to
know.
call home.
I just have no interest in Final Fantasy VII
Customize your weapon
remake.
classes and unlock powerful abilities. You can also catch fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions.
Like it'll be cool if we get
Online,
back to the
you
point
can
where
team
like
up with
Final
friends in
Fantasy is
co-op or via
again
game share.
exclusive to
Mouse
Nintendo
controls
platforms,
are
but
also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
I don't know. It's just
Banner of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and
Nintendo
Switch
games get girls.
later
Yeah, I was
today.
actually just producing a video about that because like some TV show was made about some guy picking up a chick with Xenoblade of all things, which is like unbelievably like peak.
Princess of the underworld.
Like if you've seen that clip, it's like the funniest thing you've ever seen.
Twould seem
Like
that
you can
are
tell she's
finally
super into him.
prepared.
Like, oh, Xenoblade, Nintendo Switch.
Time
I will spend
itself
time with
is
you. Like,
against us. And war has come to
yeah, I wish I
mountain
finished that video before I went live, but the microphone was like, the audio quality was off. So
to your family's defense.
what the hell is this cringe? Yeah, stop trying to make Hades happen. It's never gonna happen.
Of the underworld.
Like Hades has to be like the cringiest thing related to the Greek gods since God of War. Like it's just as stupid. It's like if God of War was for like try-hard millennials, like edgelords, like Hades is for like woke Tumblr-esque, just like teenage girls.
Death to Kronos.
Yeah, you can't kill Kronos because the gods are immortal. I don't understand why these people can't like understand this basic fucking concept. Like it's like kind of a core concept, like aspect of Greek mythology. You can't kill the fucking gods. It's the stupidest thing ever. Like I mean, I hyperfixate on the idea that like, oh, like we can change the future. Like no, you can't. Like the future in like if an oracle tells you something in Greek mythology, it will come true. Like you can't defy it. That's the entire point.
Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story.
Christian likes God of War, yeah, because there's sex in it. That's all he cares about. That's all anybody cares about. Kratos has sex. He's a pretty cool guy. He's just like me for real. Like.
New amiibo figures ride in.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers pretend that like amiibo aren't relevant and that nobody buys them, but like, okay, if that's true, why did new ones keep getting produced? Yep, exactly like Smash. Yep, amiibo seem to be like in focus again. They're starting to like produce new ones. Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, with the amiibo, you can swap riders. Just like in the game, you can choose your rider and machine.
Okay. So they're evolving the amiibo format. Okay. So they're doing more things with amiibo. Yeah, because I've seen a lot of videos lately like claiming that they're like they're not doing well and that like Nintendo's phasing them out or that they're just for collectors. Not true. They've clearly been keeping them relevant with new releases. Like, we didn't see the end of the Smash Bros. Line until surprisingly recently. So it seems like they're getting ready to, like, do Wave 2 of Amiibo, where they try, like, incorporating more software. Okay, here's the kingdom. Age of Imprisonment. Okay. Zelda's really going to carry a Warriors game by herself. That's just weird to me. Oh, we're actually going to see the, champions this time. Or the sages this time.
Back in time,
they actually have characters.
Meets the first king of Hyrule,
but why didn't they have characters to begin with?
Queen, Sonya. She joins them to take on Demon King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War.
Do you think Synthetic Man will try and call this game satanic too?
Alongside your allies.
Yeah, Raru.
This brave Korok.
A Korok is playable, yeah. Like, my problem with this, like, spin-off of, like, Warriors is that you're playing as characters you've never seen before or care about.
Devices can bring water, wind, and other effects to combat.
I don't know, this does not look good. Like, I fucking think Pirate Warriors 4 looks better than this. Truth be told.
Pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes. Depending on the
they're really producing a Hyrule Warriors game without Link.
Or have a variety of other effects.
They're really gonna do it.
Invite a friend to fight alongside you.
Now he's probably gonna be at the end or something, but like.
And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems.
Oh, it's on Switch 1 too.
Player has the game.
It's playable on Switch 1 too. Interesting.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Deliox. Like, these could be such cool games, and yet they just... I don't know who's in charge of them, but, like, they really don't do a good job, like, building off of, like, what happened in the original game. Like, I hated Age of Calamity. It's, like, one of my most hated Nintendo games ever. It's, like, unplayable to me, and they're making a sequel to it.
Right.
Like, really?
That's enough for one day.
Dragon Quest 7!
Dragon
Quest 7!
And remember, not a word about this place to anyone.
Yes.
There's more to the world than this island. And we're going to prove it.
No.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, this is one of my all-time favorite games, so. Wow, it's coming back. I can't believe they're remaking it again, because they just did it on the 3DS. I wanted a port, but a straight-up remake of Dragon Quest VII. Wow. Yeah, I've been aching to play this again forever, so.
It all began with a spark of curiosity.
So yeah, if you don't know, this is a pretty polarizing Dragon Quest, but for me personally, it's like,
a group of young heroes
I thought playing this was like an amazing experience. I thought
venture into the unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad
they're remaking
of
fucking everything.
twists and
They've
trials.
remade like 4 Dragon Quest games in 3 years.
Them beyond it all.
And 7's a weird one to remake, because they just did the 3DS port in 2017. Yeah, I love this game. I love it. They're kind of moving away from like the Toriyama art style though, it's kind of a shame. I mean, I get that it's kind of necessary.
Dragon Quest 7
Reimagined. Okay, I don't know if I want it to be reimagined. February 5th. All right, I am stoked for that. I am so hyped. I've been wanting to replay that game for a while. So
7 reimagined.
I hope they don't screw it up.
We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world.
Reimagine.
Now,
So do they
I'd like to
expand on
announce
it?
2 things. First,
They could
here's some news
theoretically
about the
like
Nintendo
keep
Today
that shit
smart
like
device app. The app
they could
continues to
theoretically
deliver
add
all
like a
sorts
ton of shit to that
information
game
about Nintendo games and
because of how it
characters on a
works.
daily basis. And we're adding a new Kirby theme.
So yeah, if you haven't played Dragon Quest 7, I highly
We're also
recommend it.
delivering
It's one of my
information
all-time favorites.
regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release. So please check that out. Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, I would have preferred an HD 2D remake, honestly. Like the only off-putting thing I think about it is like the character models. I don't know, maybe I'll get used to them, but like I really do. I think the classic art style is really important to Dragon Quest identity. So. Oh no! Oh no!
You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. In order to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory.
No! Nintendo, what are you doing?
Of the original Virtual Boy hardware.
What are you
by
doing?
inserting a console to play.
That cursed thing?
Both Nintendo
No.
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported.
They really did it! What the fuck?
Play Mario's Tennis, Galactic Pinball,
They're really
Telero Boxer, and more. The
Well, at least we're
14
finally
classic games shown here are planned
the
to be
entire
released over
Virtual
time.
Boy library.
Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics is
Wow.
scheduled to launch
What
February
the
17th.
fuck?
The dedicated accessory needed to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available in the
They're
future.
really emulating Virtual
A
Boy.
cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
No.
Ooh.
Well,
We
Nintendo's
hope you're looking
doomed.
forward
Like
to
they're
Virtual Boy,
fucked.
Nintendo
They're
Classics.
re-releasing the
Okay,
Virtual Boy of all
let's see
things.
some more headlines.
The Crimson Butterfly soars again.
Yeah, I've wanted. Oh wait, is this Fatal Frame? I think this is Fatal Frame. Yeah.
Kami Village,
Yes, it's
a
2.
place said to have vanished
Yes,
from
I've
the
been wanting to
map.
play this for years.
But
Yes.
when
Okay,
twin
so this is the
sisters,
remake.
Mio and Mayu find
Wait, is this the
themselves lost
remake?
and wander
Is this the
into
remake or
village.
is this the remake of the
They
remake?
encounter the unthinkable.
Okay, yeah, I've been I've been wanting to play this game for years because this is like supposedly one of the best
Victims
Fatal
of a
Frame games.
past Tragedy.
Oh, but this is the censored one where they made the girls legal.
Now, Mio must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find.
Yeah,
their
I did
way
not like
home.
Fatal Frame 4 at all. So
But as she delves deeper into the mystery,
I'm really curious if I'm gonna like this. I always thought I would really like Fatal Frame, but I was kind of surprised when I realized I didn't.
Mayu's sanity slips away.
5 is still my favorite, but I've only played 4 and 5, and
Where will
like,
the
why don't they just
Crimson Butterfly
make a
lead?
new one? Like, it's been 10 years. Like, where's
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo
So,
Switch
like,
2 system early
is
next
it
year.
is it a remake of the remake, or is it like a port of the Wii
Upgrade your
game?
play with
I don't
the
think
Nintendo
it's
Switch
a
2 editions of
I don't
these
think
games.
so. It looked like 4. So
In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4.
But I
you'll
was playing that
face
last
off
night!
Against more on-screen enemies than ever before.
Wow,
as you
okay.
aim to become King of the Pirates.
spoiler alert, you're not going to become King of the
Enjoy
Pirates in that
camera
game.
play and more
Pirate Warriors
in
4.
Overcooked 2.
Well, like, why would
Nintendo
you?
Switch 2
Okay, so
edition.
are they adding more
Serve up
content to it?
dishes and
We'll have to
reactions
see
while you
then.
cook together. Mouse controls are
I mean, I thought Pirate Warriors 4 was fine on playing the Switch 1 version on Switch 2, but
friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer. And with Game Share,
made the girls legal. Yeah, so the girls in the original Fatal Frame are like minors, they're underage. That's all I know about it. So like they aged the girls up in the remake. So they were censored. No. So yeah, like that's a real point of contention with Fatal Frame fans is that like is that they made the characters older in the remake.
Power Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series.
Like I don't know anything about it. I've never played it, but
the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings into
like every time they re-release a Fatal Frame game, you always have like Spurgs coming out complaining about censorship, even if like nothing was changed. It's
additional power washers and rigging equipment for those hard to reach places. Wash your way through.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Fatal Frame 2. That's a game I've been wanting to play for a long time. So I think we're gonna go back and play Fatal Frame 4 actually and finish it because I never did finish it.
Detergent Toe and Lubra City.
The quality dropped off with a GameStop rating. I know, right? It's really noticeable. Like, I don't think third parties realize this, but like, it's really giving them a bad reputation among Nintendo fans. Seeing all this peak, like, interspersed with like bullshit from other companies. Like, it's just who the fuck wants to play Power Spring Simulator?
Relax and clean to your heart's content when.
Like, I never understood like how fucking YouTubers will play this like they're simulating having a real job. Like I saw Shady Do-Rags do it once, and I'm just like taken aback by it of just like how boring it is.
And rounder than ever. This time, the fruit falls toward the center of a circle, and you can drop it from any angle. It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping fun. If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's super evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge.
Yeah, Fatal Frame is yeah, we're gonna have to re-download Fatal Frame 2. We'll go ahead and do it after Fatal Frame 4. We'll go ahead and do it after the stream. I think we're gonna play that after Ghost Trick. Going from Ghost Trick to Fatal Frame is like a total tonal whiplash. Like every time I've gone back to Fatal Frame 4, I just really hate the sequence I'm in, and I just haven't finished it. So, like, part of the reason I didn't push through it is because there wasn't another game in the series I wanted to play. But yeah, with 2 coming out, yeah. So like the only games that aren't available on Switch yet are 1 and 3. So that's interesting. What the hell is this? Wait, Samus on a motorcycle? You've got to be kidding me. Wait, huh? What the fuck am I looking at? Like, every time I see footage from Prime 4, it looks worse. This looks straight up amateurish. Like, I've been saying that a lot, but... So, Samus on a fucking motorcycle. Like, everything I see from this game makes it look like trash. It doesn't look good at all. Yeah, the worst Nintendo announcement of the showcase is Prime 4. Samus on motorcycle. Like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Okay, okay, yeah, dead game season. Yeah, they're expecting this to fail. What the fuck was that? And that's all they show? Yeah, they have no faith in this. None. Like, this is not going to do well. They should have just canceled it. Like, Oh, what?
Where you're from, DK?
Wow!
This island is beautiful.
Yes!
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Holy shit.
This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island, the home of some familiar faces.
64. We're gonna see Diddy. Wow.
And if you finish the main game story,
Void Kong
will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
Really?
What do you think?
That's something I never thought I would see.
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush.
Yeah, I finished the game, so I'm ready for DLC. Wow, I was not expecting DLC for this.
Within the time limit to clear each round.
Are they gonna put this out before the end of the year?
The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks.
Yeah, this is massive fan service. Yeah, I'm hyped for this. This looks great.
Select a fossil, and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones. Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies, or more jam-packed treasure chests.
So Pauline's actually on DK Island. Wow.
From. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Vanadium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run.
Oh, come on. It's more like roguelike shit. Is this the entire thing?
Your perks and skills reset after each run.
Oh, come on. They keep trying to make the roguelike thing work. Unbelievable.
Also, Vanadium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go.
Okay, well, it's not like, I don't know.
When the run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions.
Yeah, we'll have to try. Yeah, we're definitely picking this up. But Squawks.
You'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers.
Oh, really? I don't know. This doesn't look.
To earn that promotion. The Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid
Wow,
DLC
today?
launches on Nintendo
Okay, I
Switch
guess we're gonna
2
have to get that.
later today.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Yeah.
A free demo of the main game will also be available on Nintendo eShop.
Yep, they're releasing the
later
demo.
today.
Yep. Yeah, so they're not gonna downplay that game. DK mogs Metroid again.
DK Island
Yeah, DK just mogged Metroid again. Fuck Metroid. Like, Prime 4 looks like shit.
Exploring this modern take on DK
Like,
Island.
a fucking Donkey Kong roguelike looks better than fucking Prime 4. I can't even, like, wrap my head around it. That's just insane to me. A fucking Donkey Kong DLC mogs the Prime, like, the Metroid Prime game that's been in development since Hollow Knight came out. Like, yeah, Prime 4 has been in development longer than Silk Song. That game is completely fucked. It's completely fucked. Like, I've been saying it since they showed that logo, but like, wait, Ditto? Is it a new Pokemon game spinoff?
This land is just waiting to be shaped.
Holy
By
fucking
a
shit,
Ditto
Pokemon.
That looks like a human? And
Pokemon
what's that in
Ditto?
the
Pokemon
grass?
Minecraft.
Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type
A
Pokemon.
game where you get to play as Ditto. That is something I never thought I would love.
What's
This is the
next?
kind of shit I
Looks
wanted to see
like
from Pokemon.
Ditto's got an idea.
Holy fucking shit. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
By learning this move, you can make grass
This
grow.
is Kino. This is...
Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
I had no idea what... This is exactly what I meant when I said I wanted something I'd never seen before. This is something I didn't even know I wanted. Holy shit. This might be the game that, like, eclipses Minecraft,
Collect
finally.
rocks and wood to build with. Till the fields and grow delicious crops.
Yeah, they've finally done it. They've surpassed Minecraft.
Build homes for the Pokemon you meet. There's so much to do here.
This is the best looking Pokemon spinoff I've seen in years. This is gonna be huge. Like,
go at your own pace. And
this looks amazing.
Wonderful space before you know it.
Yeah, but seriously though, we're gonna have to talk about how shitty Prime 4 looks, because like that's the thing I see a lot of YouTubers say is that like Prime 4 is the only good looking game on Switch 2, and that's just so out of touch with reality that it's not even. Oh yeah, game Koei Tecmo. Wow. Okay.
A brand new Pokemon game is coming.
But yeah, Prime 4 looks
Switch
like
2.
shit. Like it really does. Like I think Silk Song is gonna be better than it. Like every time I see that game, I hate it more and more. Like I was only saying Silk Song was better, like wasn't gonna be as good because I had just gotten through beating it and hated it. But like, I don't see Prime 4 being better. It just like there's no way. Like it. Yeah, it was peak. It was peak. This is an amazing direct. Yeah, the trailers are objectively shit. Like, I think they have nothing to show. Like, because, like, why don't they show more? Like, what has been with, like, these Prime 4 trailers? Like, it feels like it's going to be this gen's equivalent to Devil's Third, where they just try and, like, throw it out there and bury it. Because if you remember, like, Devil's Third came out on, like, December 12th, right? Like, that's actually why I said it was dead game season. Like, releasing games in December around the holiday season is like a death sentence. Like, it's so bad. You don't want to do it just before Christmas. Like, you want it in November or October for your big releases. So, Prime in December, I think, is... yeah, I think they're sending the game out to die, truth be told. Like, this might be the worst Metroid game ever. Like, I think there's a good chance it might be worse than Other M. Like, it looks that bad. Like, Other M, I was super excited for it because it was ambitious. It was radically different. Like, what does Prime 4 do? It puts Samus on a motorcycle. Like, something that nobody has wanted to see ever. Like, I wanted the gunship.
Please take a look.
Like, when are we going to have our fully featured, like, gunship? Like, Prime 3 having the gunship, like, as much functionality as it did was hype back in the day. But, like, we really needed to, like, expand on the concept. I don't understand what's so difficult about that. Yeah, we were already sold on, like, ZA, so we're not, like, okay. Is this Champions? Mega Raichu? Oh, wow, Wow, X and Y Raichu, of all things. They're trying to make Raichu relevant? Mega Dimension. Okay. Wait, paid DLC. They're already announcing DLC before the game's even out.
DLC called Mega
Nintendo's really has fallen on hard times.
Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions.
Retro's fallen off. Like I've been saying that for a long time. Yeah.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
It's 100% on Retro. Well, like, no, because they were handed
killer fun in the sun.
The game was canceled and then handed to them after the fact. So, like, I don't know if Retro can be blamed for it, really. But, like, I mean, they're 100% to blame for, like, what happened with their project and, like, for dumping Donkey Kong the way they did.
You seem pretty
like, they really should have just stuck with making 2D Donkey Kong, I
Originally
think.
released over 10 years ago,
They should have made Bonanza.
Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback.
What?
While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island.
What do you mean comeback?
Are trapped in a murderous game.
I've already bought and played this game on Switch.
A heated class trial will begin. In
What the hell is this?
action, you'll shoot down contradictions and
I don't even want to
opponents
see this
to reveal
game.
The truth. And
Oh no.
along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
Oh, different victim. Okay. Oh no. No, don't tell me. Are people gonna start hyping up Danganronpa again?
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
No,
Switch systems.
I don't want to deal with this bullshit.
Make history in the Three Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2.
Dynasty Wars.
The Three Kingdoms, an era of warring factions. As a nameless hero, join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian.
I've never actually played Dynasty Warriors, so
on your journey to become a true warrior.
I might do. I hated Samurai Warriors though, and they tried having Yasuke in it, so I don't know. It looks way better than Samurai Warriors 5 though.
Historical events from the Three Kingdoms.
I mean, it might be cool for like to familiarize myself with like historical figures. That's kind of important to me as a creator. It's one of the reasons I find these games so interesting.
New developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path and become a one-man army. When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd.
I wonder what these like historical figures would think of video games about them. They're just kind of it's just like kind of ridiculous. Two kingdoms, two writers, two fates. Yeah, Monster Hunter Stories 3. Okay. I never played the first two. And like I don't know when I'll be able to get around to it. Like I really think I don't have any interest in them. Like people keep saying they're great, but like my counterpoint is that fucking cat exists, and that the existence of the cat completely discredits any credibility this series might have had. Like that's kind of my take on it. I never finished the original on 3DS. I owned it and I put like 10 hours into it, but I had no interest in it at all.
It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger.
I'm glad like they seem to have settled on a tone. I've heard Monster Hunter Stories 2 is a huge improvement over the original, but I didn't actually play it.
Together to face whatever stands in your path. Monster Hunter Stories 3. Twisted
Retro is overrated. Yeah, I've said the same thing.
Nintendo Switch 2,
Ace Attorney, yeah.
13th.
Yeah, Ace Attorney is so much better than Danganronpa. It's not even fun. So we keep getting Danganronpa and like endless fucking games from that writer, but no actual Ace Attorney. Like we keep getting these shitty knockoff products, but no actual real Ace Attorney. Like, what? Where is our? Yep, we're getting. Holy fucking shit! I don't know. It was a good direct. Oh, well, Virtual Fighter 5. Yes. Okay, that's hype. That is something I probably should have been paying more attention to Scissor Reel because there are games I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I need to pay more attention. I keep like zoning out because like if it's not Nintendo, I don't really care. But like, yeah, Virtua Fighter 5's hype. Okay. Little Nightmares 3. That reminds me I need to get like one on my wish list. I don't know. I just don't think I'm interested. Yeah, Persona 3 Weird Look. Yeah, there's a lot of games coming out. A lot of games. Yeah, so everything except Prime 4 looked great, is my opinion. There's so much Kino coming out. Okay, let's see. What's the final? Silent Hills. Yeah, Hideo Kojima.
Hello? Yes.
Oh, Eternal Darkness! Oh, no! Wait. No, it's not. Okay. I thought that was like woke Alexander Roivas, and I'm just like, ugh. No, Capcom. Yeah, it's Resident Evil. Oh. I'm just like, the phone rang, and I'm just like, wait, is this Eternal Darkness? No way. Yeah, so it's Resident Evil. Okay.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
I hate like Capcom's modern character design. They look terrible. Like just compare them to Leon, Claire, like any one of like the classic RE protagonists, and they look so cool. And they have this like very distinct like style to them, and like they've never ever been able to like recapture that. Like I was shocked playing Revelations 2. Just like none of the new characters really hold the character of the old ones. Like nobody cares about them at all, and like they just don't know what they're doing.
I've been watching you.
Oh, is this?
You're not like other people.
Wait, what?
You're quite unique.
This is so generic.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important. Grace.
Yep, it's just a generic. Yeah, the same shit we got with 7 and 8. What a disappointment. This is what they close out on.
There's no escaping your destiny.
Requiem, okay. What a disappointment. What? Yeah, Resident Evil is not a big name anymore. I don't care. I'm not gonna pick it up. I'm not gonna play it. Like I hated 7. I hated 8. I'm not interested. Yeah, Resident Evil game that takes place in a mansion. That's real original. Yep. Okay. We're getting the first. I never actually played 8, so I might pick that one up.
Is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares.
Is this what they're closing on? I hope not. It's been an hour already.
The first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day. Thank you for watching so far.
Yeah, Capcom has bet the knee.
Next
Yeah.
will be our last announcement. Please take.
I've said this several times, but Resident Evil 4 on GameCube still looks better than modern Resident Evil games. Like it really does. Okay, this is the final announcement. Trauma Center? I don't know. No way. Fire Emblem? Yes. I called it. I knew it was gonna happen. It was about time.
Bold warriors.
Holy fucking shit, we're doing Roman?
Upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts.
Yep. Yeah, Engage was really badly received, so.
Heroic games have begun.
So it's more of a Roman theme, okay. That's definitely something they've never done before, so. Oh, holy shit, who's that?
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
Yep, Fire Emblem. Yep, Kino. Kai, huh? Yeah, it's really difficult to judge Fire Emblem by its trailers, because I hated Engage when I first saw it, but like I really warmed up to it over time.
Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength
Theodora.
for a queen.
Okay, yeah, it seems more like Three Houses. It seems like it might be from the same.
I must cull it.
Same writers. Okay. Yeah, it seems a lot more like Three Houses in tone than Engage
There's
was.
a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
She wears glasses. Oh man, is she the first FE character ever to wear fucking glasses?
You think
I think she might be.
me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now.
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign, that I vow to you.
Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave. Okay. I don't know, kind of
Weren't they?
Wait.
Have you forgotten me so soon?
Sothis. Wait, what? What? Why is she older? She's no longer a lolly. Oh no, she's been censored. Raging Golden Eagle is seething. Dragons aren't supposed to get older, so it takes place in the future of Three Houses. Okay.
Fortune's Weave.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It looked like a sequel to Three Houses. Like with the character models and like the tone. Very Three Houses-ish.
What kinds of stories await?
Yeah, like I'm very
Please
curious
stay
about this.
tuned for future updates. That's all for today's.
Yeah, people
Nintendo
complain about the tone of Engage, but I actually think it was necessary considering like how Three Houses was like. Okay. Okay. Thank you for watching. So yeah, I guess probably a 9 out of 10 direct. We can't overlook like third parties being third parties and Prime 4 like shaping up to be like honestly probably the biggest disaster Nintendo has involved themselves with like honestly in history. I can't think like Metroid Other M sold well, okay? Like Other M was controversial when it came out, but it did sell well. It did reasonably like people bought and played it. Prime 4 I don't think anyone's gonna buy and play this shit. Like, I think it's just gonna come and go. Like, I don't think anybody is gonna give a shit about Prime 4. Prime 4 looks like a game that shouldn't have been made. Like, it looks like it was put together by people who had no idea what they were doing, who were just. Hey, whoops, what the hell's that? Orchestral concert. Okay. Might kill the Prime series. Well, like, yeah. I mean, like, Prime, I mean, it's been, like, let's be real with ourselves as to, like, why Prime didn't continue. Like, it's because Retro didn't want to do it, okay? The reason they stopped producing those games was because Retro was seething about not being allowed to make the Nintendo Halo. And so all of them left to work on Halo or to work on other companies, and the company just never really recovered from that. They put out like Donkey Kong Country, which is actually the most successful game they've ever put out. Like this huge deal, and they thought they were too good for it, so they've never put out anything since. Like they think they should be like the Western studio that produces Western games, and so Metroid Prime has to be an open world game where Samus is on a motorcycle, and it's just like they clearly have no idea what Metroid actually is. I think at its core, because like I've seen no signs of like interesting world building. I've seen no signs of like cool new mechanics, like fresh new ideas. Like Metroid Prime Beyond looks like a game that could have come out in like 2007. Like it really does look the exact same as Prime 3 with like no changes, no evolution. If anything, it looks worse, truth be told. Prime 4 is just I have no optimism for it at all at this stage. I think it's going to be a complete disaster. Now, everything else they showed was great. Like that Ditto game, fantastic. Dragon Quest 7 looks great. I don't know why they keep announcing new remakes before the old ones are out, but whatever. Like for Dragon Quest. Yeah, now is a really good time to get into Dragon Quest, by the way, if you're interested. Like considering like the 3 remake, considering 1 and 2, considering like 7's coming out, like now is a really good time to be a fan of Dragon Quest on Nintendo consoles. Dragon Quest looks great. Donkey Kong DLC looks great. Like everything they showed off looks good. Like there's plenty of things to look forward to, but like I do think there's I do think there's a little bit of things that I'm kind of upset about. Like, for one thing, like announcing paid DLC. Like back in the day, we would have gotten like a free update. We shouldn't be expected to put more money into a game that just came out for content that should have been in the game already. The DLC for Donkey Kong Bonanza probably should have just been in the base game. Is kind of my opinion on it, just by looking at it. Because they 100% produced that ahead of time. I'm not a fan of that. Like ZA announcing DLC, like that's to me that's kind of something I don't really care for. Like especially considering the price point of the games to begin with, it's kind of unnecessary and it's kind of finicky. I feel like that would never ever have happened under Iwata. Like Iwata gave us like 200cc for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for free. If you remember. So I do kind of have a problem with DLC as a concept. Like, I guess they kind of need to do it because everyone else is doing it, but at the same time, it's like, it is a practice that really should be like pushed back against at all costs. Like, it's not something I ever really want to see or hear. It shouldn't happen. So yeah, that's kind of an issue I had with it. But like the other big one, and this is the one I've been saying since like the N64 days, like third parties really cannot deliver anything of value whatsoever. Like, it's crazy watching these sizzle reels of third parties and seeing just like how many games you're never ever gonna play. You know, like whether it's a Splatoon ripoff or like none of these games are going to be talked about again after the direct. Like, all you're doing when you're watching a Nintendo Direct is just waiting for the actual Nintendo related announcements. Like, honestly, like the third party stuff is just filler. Like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it. Like, it's just kind of a waste of our time. And that kind of extends even to like major AAA releases like Resident Evil, right? Like, I don't care about Resident Evil in 2025. Like, I consider it a dead IP. You know, I don't care about Final Fantasy in 2025. Like, it's a dead IP. So like, why give any like announcement of it? Just like have it on the eShop, just release a tweet, just release a YouTube video. Like, it doesn't need to be in a Nintendo Direct, especially if it's just a port of like a 5-year-old game. Like, I don't want to see it. That's kind of my take on it, is just like the third party stuff is just a waste of everyone's time and like really shouldn't be there. Like, unless it's a brand new announcement, like I don't want to see it. Yeah, no Raiders update. Yeah, that's really shocking that we got no Raiders update. I guess it'll be coming out next year, but like, yeah, this is definitely like the last direct of the year, because we've got like a lot of big announcements, and I don't think we'll see another one until like probably February at the earliest. Like, we typically get a February direct, but yeah, going like considering the core complaint for the Switch 2 so far has been this idea that like new games aren't coming out and that like nobody is like, there's nothing to look forward to. That's completely like dead in the water, because like so many things are coming out in so many different genres that like it's kind of impossible for me to take any real like valid criticism of this lineup seriously, because there's so much coming. I guess we can go through the Nintendo Direct real quick and see what they have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new job soon if I'm gonna pay for all this shit. But okay, Silk Song. Let's see, featured. Arms. Let's see, Puyo Puyo. Did they not have the direct up yet? I guess they don't. That's odd. They said there was gonna be stuff immediately. Bestsellers, recent releases. Prime remastered. Okay. Yeah, they haven't updated for the with the Nintendo Direct information. Yeah, they announced it. Partner showcase. Yeah, is it not connected? No, it's connected. Yeah, it hasn't updated yet with all the stuff that's supposed to be on there day one. Like, you're supposed to be able to buy the Donkey Kong DLC, right? So they must still be updating it. Prime Remastered is 40 and can't even sell. Yeah. Like, Prime Remastered did fairly well for a remaster. Like, it did just as well as Dead Space, in spite of like considerably less work being put into it. But like, I imagine that's what they're gonna do, is that they're gonna put out 4. It's gonna fail, and then they're probably just gonna put out Prime 2 and 3 remaster to kind of salvage the brand, probably. That's what I think is going to happen. But like, I don't understand why they feel the need to like release this game as is. Like, I think they should just like cancel it. Like, if the game is going to be shit, like, why not just cancel it? Some people are arguing that there are no exclusives when there were like 4 or 5 new ones. I think there were more than that. And besides, like 4 or 5 exclusives is plenty. Like, if you really think about it, like I put like 40 hours into Bonanza. I put like 45, 50 into Mario Kart World. Like 2 games, 100 hours. So like that's really all you need. You don't need more than that. Like, really, when it comes to like buying a new console, like those exclusives by themselves justify the purchase, and everything else is just a bonus. So like the idea that like, well, like we need like 10, 20, like 30 games at launch that are all AAA games that are all exclusive, that are all gonna last like 40 hours, like that's not true at all. Like, and I do think that's something people really need to like process, is that like people keep saying this, is that like, oh, back in the day we got way more launch titles. Yeah, games were shorter back then, so you needed more. But like these days, like 1 or 2 is fine. And this was like significantly more than that. Yeah, we're gonna have to like go through the list of all the announcements they did. Let's see. Let's see what they let's see. Oh, it's probably on Nintendo Today. Let's see. Yeah, I felt kind of bad for not watching it on Nintendo Today, but I don't know how to stream it. So. Okay, Nintendo Direct too. Do they not have just a straight up list of? Yeah, it's just a stream. Yeah, it's an hour and 8 minutes of content. Like, I don't think they showed like, okay, everything announced at September's big Nintendo Direct. Okay. Okay, here we go. Today's Nintendo Direct is one of the biggest Nintendo has ever done. I'm not sure if that's true, but okay. Let's see. Okay, expectations. Everything revealed. Super Mario Galaxy 2, hype. I think a lot of younger people have not played 1, have not played 2, and with the movie coming out, like this is going to be a big deal for them. And yeah, I think I'm definitely going to pick it up as a gift. I don't know if I'm going to get it myself, because I think those games are kind of. I mean, I own like two different versions of Mario Galaxy already. Like, I don't think I need a third, but yeah, I might pick it up digitally eventually. But like I'm not super. I'm not necessarily. I don't think I need to get it day one. Is kind of my feeling. I probably should play through the games. Yeah, I'm fired up. I think I will get them. I was thinking about playing Mario Galaxy 1 again anyway. So, yeah, we'll play them both. Let's see, Mario Tennis. Yes. So this is like the big sleeper thing of the show. Like the thing I think nobody's talking about, but like Mario Tennis is really popular. It's been consistently good over the years. Tennis Aces was really good. I am really excited for this. I even predicted it would be coming back soon a while back. I thought this would happen, so I'm definitely really excited for it. Mario Wonder is getting a Switch 2 edition. So this is one of those things that like I think a lot of people are going to see it about, because I think a lot of boomers like gaslit themselves into thinking Mario Wonder was going to fail and that nobody cares about it. But this is going to give the game new life. It's going to keep it relevant again, and it's going to be very difficult to downplay the game like they did in 2023. Because like at this point, Mario Wonder is an established game. I'm willing to go to bat for it to say it's better than Mario 3. And now it's getting new content and new features, and that's I keep seeing people trying to attack like Nintendo Switch 2 editions of games like Jamboree TV and Kirby, and that's just kind of falling flat. Are people saying good things about Kimishima? Like, Kimishima was always pretty popular. Kimishima never really did anything. Like, the reason you didn't see people like shit talk Kimishima much was because he made it clear from the get-go he wouldn't be sticking around long, and he was just like filling for Iwata while they picked out like a new successor. So like you see people seethe about Furukawa a lot more for that reason. But yeah, I like Kimishima. I like Furukawa. I don't. Mario Wonder is getting a Switch 2 edition. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm really hyped for that. Like I want to see what the other like unique content is outside the mini games, and like I wish they had like given hard confirmation that it has online play, because if it's like local only, that's going to be a big bummer for me personally, because I don't have anyone to play with. Yoshi is getting a new game with a storybook aesthetic. Okay, so this is a thing that's like super big for me, is that Yoshi's Island is my all-time favorite game. So I'm always like very skeptical seeing a Yoshi game, because like personally I do believe that I'll never ever like play a Yoshi game that's better than Island. But like, yeah, going by what I've seen of like Mysterious Book, it looks good. It looks like it has a good presentation. It looks like it's a good blend of Island with like new material. Like it seems like the developers seem to have a pretty good grasp on how to like make Yoshi appealing, and how to make it feel give it that Yoshi's Island vibe while like not being a complete rehash like New Island was. So like it's more interesting looking at this than anything else. Okay, Stormlancer's revealed. Yeah, nobody cares. Dinkum revealed. Nobody cares. Papacon, Tomodachi Life. Okay, Tomodachi Life, is I think Tomodachi Life is the biggest game of the show. Personally, I think that game is going to sell the most units. It's going to be this huge cultural thing. It's going to be one of the big releases of 2026. It's going to be a major stepping stone in making Tomodachi Life the next Animal Crossing, and I do think a lot of people are really going to enjoy it. So Virtual Boy was on no one's bingo card. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. Like I thought they would just release the Virtual Boys games on in a collection or something, because I've always been like an advocate for getting like Royal Land VB ported and stuff like that. But yeah, like an actual like Virtual Boy accessory, yeah, I'm picking that up 100%. I'm so stoked for that. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Yeah, great hype for that. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Not hyped for that. I'm probably gonna pick it up anyway, just so I could like play it and like, I don't know, like role play as if like Tifa's actually my girlfriend. Linked, Banner of the Spark shut off. Yeah, Hades 2 finally has a release date. How long has the game industry been trying to make Hades a thing? Because like for some reason they tried hyping up the original Hades as some monumental like major thing, and like nobody really cares about it. And like now they're like, I feel like this game was announced years ago. Like what? Why the hell is this thing still getting new trailers? Like how the hell is it not out already? Like again, like I hope this is the last time we hear about Hades, because I don't want to hear about it again. But Hades sucks. Yeah, Hades is like Supergiant Games is like one of the most shilled indie studios on the planet. Like I hate them, and for some reason, like game journals think they're like the greatest thing ever. It's like they are legit some of the worst. Like and like I don't really see anybody like say that a lot, but it's something I've like felt like even back in like when Transistor came out, right? Like I remember like watching that game and seeing everyone hype it up as this huge phenomenal thing, and I'm watching like Video Games Awesome, the worst YouTubers ever play it, and they're like trying to sell you on this idea that it's some like novel huge deal, and like you can watch the footage and you can tell immediately that it's bullshit. Immediately I figured that out, and it's just like it's just such this like weird thing. Like it's just this like the obsession people had with like trying to push that as like some valid major thing is just, it's like fetch. It's not going to happen. Kirby Air Riders is getting its own amiibo. Yeah, so this is one of those low-key announcements that I think a lot of people are gonna overlook. The amiibo thing, because we already knew about Air Riders, we knew everything about the game itself, but like the amiibo thing is really interesting because we're seeing amiibo evolving. Like we're seeing them incorporated in software again, and we're seeing them have more functionality with like the ability to switch amiibo in and out of like slots. Because I've seen a lot of people like try and say amiibo aren't a big deal anymore and that nobody cares about them and that the fad is over, but like this is gonna be kind of like the Pokemon thing all over again, where it's not at where it first came out right now, but eventually they're gonna they're gonna bring it back, and it's gonna just, you know, everybody who like I did not care for amiibo right when they came out, right? And like these days I'm like obsessed with them and I really want to I want to collect more. So like I've definitely completely 100% like turned my opinion around on them, and it's like they haven't even really done anything with them yet. It's just that like I like the characters and I like having figurines and like the quality's gone up, and like I'm very happy like looking at them and stuff like that. So like I think that's a very underrated thing in regards to this the current situation. Okay, Hyrule Warriors. Okay, so I know I spurred out a lot about Prime 4, but Hyrule Warriors is also looks like shit. Like, because it has the same problem that like Age of Calamity did, where like it's a Hyrule Warriors game centered around characters that nobody cares about. Because nobody cares about Sonya, nobody cares about Raru, nobody cares about like the sages. They don't even have names. So like Age of Imprisonment, like it really struggles to build off what Breath of the Wild did. Like what Age of Calamity did. Like what they should have done like is just stick to the original Hyrule Warriors formula and just keep making these alternate reality games that where you get to play as a bunch of different iconic characters. So you get to play as Fi, you get to play as Midnight, you get to play as like Rudo, characters people actually like and remember. Like nobody likes or cares about any of the champions other than like Mifa. Okay. Like nobody cares. Like they're just not memorable characters. They don't stick out. Like the most well-known thing about Rivali is how he looks like Falco. Like, like people still to this day just call him Falco. Like, so like Age of Imprisonment, like I don't want to see these games keep getting made because to me, like Hyrule Warriors kind of defined what it was with the original release, and they didn't stick with that format. Like for some reason, they had this huge hit on their hands and just decided to just completely change gears and completely reinvent itself for the next installment. Like I have been waiting for a proper Hyrule Warriors 2 for a decade. And it's shocking going back to Hyrule Warriors now and seeing just how much better it is than not only just Age of Calamity, but also more than like Samurai Warriors 5 and like Pirate Warriors 4. Like Hyrule Warriors was a really well made, really engaging Warriors game. And like it's so frustrating to me that we've never gotten something that improves on the formula. I've just been super underwhelmed by what they've done with it. Like honestly, like instead of playing Hyrule Warriors, I think I'm just gonna finish Pirate Warriors 4. I think I might upgrade to the Switch 2 version and like play the new content on that. Yeah, do you think they'll like release Elbath content? Like Shank? We saw Shanks, maybe, but anyway, post direct chill format, yeah. So yeah, Dragon Quest 7. Okay, like you can probably like roll this back and see how I reacted. Like I started crying. Like I love Dragon Quest 7. It's to me it's like one of the best RPGs ever made. I know that like that's a really polarizing choice for a lot of people, but like for me personally, like Dragon Quest 7 really resonated with me in a way that like no other RPG really has. It's radically different than like most RPGs, and I think that's kind of that's what I really genuinely enjoy about it. And I understand that like it's very polarizing to people because of the pacing and because of the way the story is laid out, but like I think that's what it makes it so great. like in my opinion. And I understand this is like a personal preference thing. I myself, for the first 15 hours, didn't think I liked the game much, but eventually it really grew on me, and now it's like one of my all-time favorites. So yeah, everything about the remake looks good. It looks interesting, but like I really can't stand like the attempts at like deviating from like the Toriyama style. I get that he's dead and like, you know, no one can replicate that look, but again, like I think that's like an integral part of like Dragon Quest identity was his artwork, and like we just and like I really don't know. Like honestly, like looking at the remake, I honestly feel like I would rather go back and play like a port of like the 3DS version. So that's kind of my feeling about it. Is like the 3DS version had this like very nice aesthetic that just really feels modern while still like feeling rooted in traditionalism. Like I think I think Dragon Quest Seven, the models specifically, like they just kind of look kind of off-putting to me. Maybe I'll get used to them, but like I definitely wouldn't have a problem with it if it was like an original game. But like when it's like a remake, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Like I had the same problem with Ocarina of Time 3D when it came out, is that I didn't like the art style, and it kind of grew on me over time. And the original still exists, so I guess it's not that big of a problem. But Sunshine and stuff, yeah, they'll probably just the Pirate Warriors game. Yeah, they're like I was playing it last night and they're way better than I would have thought. Galaxy Combo is better though. Yeah, I agree. Galaxy's way better than Sunshine. I don't think anybody would dispute that, even like the most hardcore of Sunshine fans. Maybe the Bitblock would, but he's delusional. Virtual Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch Online for some reason. The Virtual Boy and its library of like 6 games, it's 14, is coming to NSO. It requires an accessory to play. Yeah, so this is like the weird curveball thing that I don't think anybody saw coming, because the Virtual Boy, yeah, this is its 30th anniversary, right? So like I've never played Virtual Boy, I've never owned one. I was thinking about picking one up, but like a while back so I could play it. Like I didn't think this would happen. Like I thought they would just like release the Virtual Boy on like they would take the games on it and just how should I say this? They would take the games on Virtual Boy and they would just put them on like the eShop and just like, you know, change the visuals so they don't look like complete crap. I was not expecting them to set up like a Virtual Boy emulation system. In fact, like I was saying they were going to do that for the DS specifically, but like the fact that they're doing the Virtual Boy first to me is like positively insane. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Like I have no idea why they're doing this outside of it just being a novelty. Yeah, I have never seen a Virtual Boy in real life. Like I never have. And like if you look at it, like it seems like Nintendo's in the early stages of like putting out their own VR headset. Like I think this is what this is about. Like why they're putting out the Virtual Boy now is that they're going to make a successor. They're actually going to make their VR headset, and this is how it's going to work. So they're in the early stages of experimenting with that technology. So I think that's why they're doing this now, is that they're emphasizing their history with VR and that they're like re-releasing it, and they're going to do their own thing. I think when Nintendo does their VR headset, it's going to immediately stomp meta. It's going to immediately stomp like the competition, because like Nintendo will actually put out like games on their VR platform. Like it's going to be far beyond what everyone else is doing. It's going to be way more affordable. Like I've been saying this for a long time, but I expect that to be their next big thing, is that they're going to like take VR and they're going to make it good. And Meta and like Mark Zuckerberg are just going to like seethe like forever. Like you're going to see Zuckerberg complaining about Nintendo on like national television. Like I'm going to be making fun of Mark Zuckerberg and like calling him a cuck on stream, and it's going to be glorious. Like if it happens in the next 5 years, like after I become successful, I swear I'll go up to him and I'll make fun of him in person. Like you bought Meta for $1 billion and Nintendo comes along and just like steals your lunch money. It's just like He retooled his entire brand to make VR a thing, and it's just completely collapsed. Like, it's just like it doesn't even have any competition, and it's still failing. Like Meta is a complete failure, and you don't really see a lot of people say that. It's just Suffa Zuckerberg, yeah. Yeah, you'll never be successful, Zuckerberg. Like, she'll never accept your friend request. Like, she doesn't care she doesn't care you're a billionaire. You're still Mark Zuckerberg, like you're still like you're still a loser. Doesn't matter how much money you got. It doesn't matter that you're sitting next to Trump at a table. Like, nobody likes you, nobody respects you. Like, you are a parasite. But anyway. Like, I feel like Zuckerberg's never, ever, ever going to be as influential or relevant as, like, Bill Gates. Like, it just kind of feels that way. Like, nobody likes him. I've never seen anybody say that they like Zuckerberg the way they like Elon Musk or whatever. Because Elon actually, like, works and does stuff. Like Zuckerberg just, like, he stole the idea from Facebook from, like, those two guys. I don't know how that worked. How that played out, like, realistically, but never been a fan of Zuckerberg. I don't even stream on Facebook. That's how much I hate the guy. But okay. Fatal Frame 2 is getting a remake. In one of the more surprising announcements, Crimson Butterfly is getting a remake. We don't have enough Fatal Frame, so that's always good news. So, like, is it a new remake or is it like the original remake? I guess not. I guess it's like a second remake of 2. So, like, that pisses me off, is that we keep getting remakes of a remake. Like, Capcom said they were going to do this with Resident Evil, and I was pissed about that. But, like, with Crimson Butterfly, like, I don't know. Like, I would have just preferred, okay, like, here's what you do. If you're going to remake a game, bundle in the original with it. Like, I don't want to, like, go through this song and dance of, like, well, is the original better? Like, just bundle in the original game with the remake so you can compare all the changes and all that. Like, that's what I want to see. Like I mean, I'm gonna buy Fatal Frame 2 anyway, but like I don't know when I'll ever get around to playing the original. And honestly, at my age, there's a really good possibility that I never will. So, like, there's a good possibility that, like, the better version of the game is out there and I will never ever have the chance to play it because I just didn't. It just wasn't offered to me. It's just. Yeah, okay. So Stardew Valley wait, what? Stardew Valley is getting a Switch 2 edition. What is the Switch 2 edition of Stardew Valley gonna do? Like what? Okay, One Piece, Pirate Warriors 4, Human Fall Flat, and Overcooked. One Piece at least is getting new content, but like, what is Stardew Valley getting? Well, maybe it's like running at a higher resolution or a frame rate or something. Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 finally has release date. Yeah, and like nobody cares. Okay. So I've already ranted about like Metroid Prime 4 enough for this direct, but I'm not happy with it. I think they're sending it out to die. I think the game has had a disastrous development cycle, and that like everyone involved should probably be fired. At least from like the Western side of things. I don't know what Retro was pushing for, but I imagine, considering the time frame that they had the game, they probably were pushing a lot of gay and woke shit. Like, knowing them and the people who work there, that's what I think. I think this is all about is yeah, Bonanza is getting a DLC expansion and it's out later today. But it's getting DLC before Mario Kart World. It takes place on DK Island and features DK and Pauline hunting for emeralds. Yeah, so yeah, Harvest Moon Pokemon. Yeah, like so I think this is actually the biggest announcement of the direct because we all know how popular farming sims are. So seeing Pokemon tackle the farming sim by like having your animal equivalents be Pokemon that can do things for you is going to be killer. Like, this is going to be a huge deal. I would not be surprised if this goes on to be like the best-selling Pokemon spin-off title ever. Like, honestly, because that looks sick. That looked downright awesome. And I'm just like, I think that was the best game they showed, honestly. Like, just by the implications. Because we don't have any farming sims that are straight up anti-woke. So having one, like, about a Ditto, like, going around just being a Ditto, like, interacting with Pokemon, like, that's going to be free from all the problems the genre has had in recent years with, like, trying to normalize gay relationships and all that. Like, this is going to be a completely, like, anti-woke farming sim. So this is going to be the best one we've gotten in years by default. So I think that's a really big thing, considering like how farming sims have been like the like centerpiece for woke content being pushed in games for years now. And that's definitely like something you don't see a lot of people talk about when it comes to like the farming sim, like the anti-woke thing, but like it's very prevalent with farming sims, and it's like the worst it's ever been in that genre because it's so female dominated. But retro were always frauds, absolutely. They were absolutely Nintendo, like Nintendo's most overrated studio. Okay, okay. Pokemon Legends EA reveals a bunch of megas and paid DLC. Danganronpa 2 is getting remade. Yeah, getting a remake. Like I encourage everyone to not support Danganronpa. Like you don't need to like Danganronpa is trash. Like don't listen to any of the fanboys. Don't listen to them like try and tell you like how good it is and how creative it is. Like it's not. Like it is Danganronpa is one of the most frustrating experiences I've ever had as a gamer. Like it's so bad, but like you can't really tear your eyes away from it. So like if you're playing Danganronpa, like I would say like get the trilogy and just like stream it. Like that's the ideal way to play Danganronpa, I think. Like this remake seems completely unnecessary, and honestly, I don't really see the point. Like they just released like the trilogy on Switch like a couple of years back. So like I'm very confused about this. Okay. Dynasty Warriors Origins. I'm told it's terrible, but I thought it looked good by the showcase, but I don't know what I'm talking about. So Monster Hunter Stories 3 is coming north. Okay. So I'm not excited for that, but I've heard a lot of people are, so Resident Evil Requiem is coming to the Switch too, somehow. Okay, like let's be real for a second. What's with all these people who thought the Switch 2 couldn't handle Requiem? Like, I don't understand like this delusional hot take because you keep seeing this come up. Like, why do you believe that Switch can't handle these third-party games? Like, you're just out of touch with reality. Like how many third-party games have we gotten already? Like nothing's coming out that can't run on a Switch 2. And yet, like, you still have the entire industry acting as if it's some miracle port. Like, unbelievable. So Maelstrom is already seething. I haven't checked yet. I'm going to check like the instant I'm done like reviewing everything. We're gonna see what like other people are saying on stream. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be reacting like to the bit block and seeing what he does and like seeing if like any of the usual suspects are upset. Brand new Fire Emblem game is coming next year. Okay, so I imagine a lot of people are seething about Fire Emblem, but this is like essentially Three Houses 2. Like it's a new setting with new characters in the far future. Like Sothis is all grown up, looking great, like supremely bangable. But like it's very it is a new game. And it looks great. Everything I've seen from it looks like really intriguing. I'm not super hyped about it though, because I've found that it's really difficult to judge Fire Emblem's quality by trailers. Because like you're not gonna know until you like get the story or the gameplay and like play and see what it's about. Like I think if it has the same writers as Three Houses, will be good. If they actually improve the overall scenario, we're good. Like that's the main thing I'm concerned about is that like I'm definitely buying this immediately, but it's just like, okay, well, how good is it going to be? Like, we're not going to know until we play it. Honestly, like Engage was really odd. Like Engage, like from a gameplay perspective, is the best Fire Emblem game ever. But then you have like the story aspects, which is what everyone complains about. So like it's really hard to judge Fire Emblem by a trailer. So we're gonna have to see a lot more before I decide. I don't think I'll have an opinion until I actually play it, but I'm definitely hyped. It's just like I don't know. It's just difficult to judge those games. The consensus, it was good. Like 9 out of 10. It was do you think there's zero hope for Prime 4? Yes. Like at this point, like we have like they have had too many opportunities to show like a real full trailer because this is the trend with Prime 4. Like compare it to every other Nintendo trailer you've ever seen. Like with every other trailer, you get like this in-depth look on what the game is, how it plays, what it looks like, what you do in it, the characters, the world, the setting. Like, you see a lot of the game like pre-release, right? Bonanza is a good example. Like with Prime 4, you get these like half a minute trailers of just her doing things. And like it just doesn't look good. It looks like exactly like the old ones. Like it doesn't seem like it evolved at all. And it always shows something ridiculous. Like she has psychic powers. I thought that was terrible. And now she's on a motorcycle, which is like I think the single worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Like I saw the motorcycle and like I didn't even know what I was looking at. I was just like, oh, I don't think I said this out loud, but like when I saw the motorcycle, I thought it was like a generic third party like port of like Outlaws or something. Like some Star Wars thing, some stupid sci-fi thing. But the fact that it was Metroid, the fact that even crossed my mind goes to show you how far Metroid has fallen. And it's just insane. And like I am very genuinely upset about this. Like this is I think going to shape up to be like the worst Nintendo title like in years. Like I didn't like Pikmin 4. I expect this to be worse. I expect this to be like the worst Nintendo game I've played since like yeah, I think this is gonna be worse than Fire Emblem Fates. I think it's gonna be worse than like I don't know, worse than SCOGX. That's a tough one. Worse than Pikmin 2? Like I don't know about that. Like it's up there. Like this could be one of the worst Nintendo games ever produced. Like I really think it's going to be that bad at this point. And I've been saying this for years, but like Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. Oh no. So Samus wants to like bounty hunt on motorcycles. Like unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know. Like put her on a horse or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. But like a motorcycle, like it's like what's the point? Like, like I'm just like a motorcycle. What is this bullshit? So okay. We are
Okay, let's go ahead and check. Yep. Okay, Sean Marshall is seething. Yep. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, let's see here. Let's check the. And Nintendo Direct. Who else is like Nintendo Direct reaction? Nathaniel Bandy. Let's see. Porter Guy, Harman Smith, Arlo, Mings, Point Crow. Hate that guy. Yeah, all the really shitty people. Like I don't know. They don't really. They're not on the front page anymore. Like you look for them and they're just buried underneath like shit you don't want the bit wise. First reaction, Mingo Road, let's see. And does he even do like Nintendo Direct reaction anymore? I'm kind of surprised. Like, okay. I can't think of anyone else. Yeah, like all the really obnoxious people have like kind of faded away over time. Sean Malmstrom still exists, but okay, let's. Okay. I guess I could just bring it up on my phone. Let's see. Hang on, is the Mike Witte is probably. I mean, but he probably doesn't even react to it though, and that's why you can't like. If these guys don't react live, like they're not going to be able to control the narrative. They can say that like, well, Nintendo doesn't produce anything I want to play like all they want. It just isn't true. So Mario Wonder Flowers. Hello, Master Maelstrom. I have a message from the Nintendo following this new direct. You didn't like Mario Wonder Flower? Too bad. It'll be everywhere now. It is the narrator in New Mario Tennis. It will be back in a new Mario Wonder DLC. It is now a real toy. It is under your bed. Look out. Your mother has turned into a Wonder Flower. Look again. All your readers are now Wonder Flowers. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, the Wonder Flower reader. Let's see. I too have a message for Nintendo. They will read it, but they will not listen. Dear Nintendo, you are in a psychosis. You believe your products have a value which does not exist. You think your games are worth $80, that your hardware is worth the additional money, and that people want to spend more time with the talking flowers. You think the Wonder Talking Flower is a great thing. You probably also think New Super Mario Wonder is a great 2D Mario game. Well, it is, but. And yet, you see online activity go against what you believe is reality. Certainly, you will tell yourselves that everyone online is a minority. Even when the market performance starts to reveal itself, you will comfort yourself as, like, they're breaking records. What are you talking about? Oh, the market's going to push back against it. Like, the market has spoken. The Switch 2 is successful. Like, he keeps coping and saying, like, well, by next year, like it'll have fallen off, but like no, Malmstrom, it's a success. Like I am well attuned to the Nintendo psychosis. The worst offender of the psychosis is Shigeru Miyamoto, who believed that Super Mario 64 was one of the greatest Mario games ever, even though it single-handedly drove away Mario fans in Japan and Europe, destroyed the character of Mario, gay voice, and destroyed the market share for Nintendo consoles. It did this again for Nintendo DS. It wasn't until the 2D Mario of New Super Mario Bros. DS, which Miyamoto was not a part of, came in and saved the DS platform from Nintendo's sick 3D push. But he says this after complaining about Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Miyamoto kept following his psychosis with thinking everyone really wanted 3D gameplay with his 3DS or Push with the N64 and GameCube, while a best-selling game would be the 2D Smash Brothers. He does like two things in parentheses right next to each other. That it looks bizarre. His grammar is atrocious. It wasn't until the end of the GameCube era, when Iwata began to stretch out his wings as president, that Nintendo began to address the psychosis. And even then, they entered another psychosis. After the Wii success, Nintendo entered the psychosis that led to the Wii U. Like, okay, I get it, Maelstrom. You own a thesaurus that has the word psychosis in it. Only abject market rejection can end a Nintendo psychosis. But the psychosis will reinterpret the market rejection as something else, such as players too stupid to understand the game or marketing. I wonder how long this current Nintendo psychosis will last. Seeing how market rejection is not a broadcast in the case of Wii U, I expect a decade of it at least. Unfortunately for Nintendo, I don't think their fan base will be ready to jump back in. They'll have moved on. With the democratization of game development, we no longer need a Nintendo. Thank you, Master Maelstrom. How about that, Wonder Flower Reader? Wait. With the democratization of game development, we no longer need a Nintendo. Like, this is his take, because, like, he's making an indie game that no one will ever play. So he seriously thinks that his product is going to be better than what Nintendo does. Like, he really thinks that, like, his shitty knockoff, like, Ultima clone is going to be better than, like, what Nintendo does. It's just so stupid. Like, and he always talks about, like, it's just a Democrat. No, he's a Republican. That's, like, the weird thing about it. That's, like, the thing I was so confused about it, is that, like, what does he mean, democratization? Like I've never heard that word before. Like, I think he means that, like, it's a democracy as opposed to, like, in support of the Democrat Party. But, like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, I don't know what he means by this. Like, this is why reading Maelstrom is so interesting, because, like, he comes up with all these insane copes and all these, like, things that don't make any sense. Like he's been seething about, like, Mario 64 for, like, 30 years at this point. Like, this guy cannot get over the fact that that game was produced and that, Nintendo Direct post thoughts. The Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle is a total buy for me for Switch 1. I will get that. I will pass on everything else. The Galaxy Collection will likely be my last Nintendo game I ever buy. Like, I see Raging Golden Eagle do the same thing. Is that, like, this is gonna be the last Nintendo thing I ever buy? Like, I don't buy that, like, at all. And besides, don't you hate Super Mario Galaxy? Let me see. Hang on. I'm pretty sure he sees about Galaxy a lot too. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. One thing is for certain is that Galaxy 2 will sell less than Galaxy 1. After all, since most people will buy the first one before the second one. And most people will be disappointed after buying the first one. In used game shops, the Wii shelves, aside from being filled with the usual used shovelware junk that no one wants, there are many copies of Mario Galaxy. In Japan, Mario Galaxy hasn't even sold more. So yeah, he used to seethe about Mario Galaxy back in the day. Yeah, okay. Hang on, let's go back to modern though. Okay, this will be the last Nintendo game I ever buy. Prime 4 looks wrong. What is Retro doing? Why the bike? Just because Link rode one? Why does someone with Screw Attack and Space Jump and High Jump need a bike? Let's see. Okay, I actually agree with this Prime 4 thing. This is like the only time you'll ever catch me agreeing with like Sean Maelstrom. Let's see. Fire Emblem at the end. that isn't really a surprise. But Fire Emblem players do not expand the market. Nintendo needs bigger announcements. Like, what are you talking about? Fire Emblem is getting bigger all the time. Like, I would not be surprised if this, like, considering this is a sequel to Three Houses specifically, this is going to be a big deal. Like, I think this is going to be Nintendo's equivalent to like Game of Thrones, only like actually good. So, this is clearly going to be huge. If you had played Three Houses, you would know this. The biggest announcement and surprise with the Virtual Boy display. No one saw that coming. Only Nintendo can do that since Nintendo is integrated in its thing. Unfortunately, the Virtual Boy games being NSO bound makes the physical adapter completely worthless, unless people hack it to work on PCs. Oh, come on. But like you use it by putting the Switch in the console, whatever. What is the point of the investment if you cannot own it? But you own the Virtual Boy unit. What are you talking about? This Nintendo Direct was very, very, very weak. It covers present to winter 2026. No, it doesn't. Like, we didn't see anything past spring. Switch 2 cannot afford weak announcements for its first year. Fire Emblem will not save Switch 2. Well, Fire Emblem wasn't the only game they announced. Like, what do you mean save? You're like implying that like the console hasn't been doing well. Like, Hollow Knight and Metroid Prime fanboys taking all time out. Yeah, I agree. Like, Prime fanboys, like, honestly, like, I do think Prime fanboys need this L, because, like, for the past year or so, like, all anyone's done, like, the narrative in the general community has been, like, Prime 4 is the only good game upcoming. Like, I'm actually, like, pretty excited at the prospect that, like, Nintendo fans are going to reject Prime 4. Because I think Prime fanboys are, like, absolutely, like, some of the lowest of the low when it comes to, like, Nintendo fanboys right now. Because I've seen so many people say that, like, they only care about Prime 4, that they're only excited for Prime 4, that they only care about Metroid. And it really is a mindset that really needs to die. So, like, I hope this is the beginning of that, but I don't know. I don't see any game announced that will move hardware. It's all such slop. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, Tomodachi Life is going to be a huge deal, but they keep pushing that narrative. Nintendo has one more Direct before the Nintendo Switch 2's reputation is hardened. They have only 1 year. After that 1 year, it will be extremely difficult to change Switch 2 reputation. So it's already a huge hit, and it's going to be a huge hit 1 year from now, where it'll be impossible to deny this. Like, it's just... Switch 2 reputation currently is expensive, can't own any third-party games, has no killer apps, has tepid and iterative additions to the current Nintendo franchises, and that is it. Like, nobody thinks that. Absolutely not. Switch 2 isn't doing anything to gaming you haven't seen before. Switch 2 gaming is nothing more than two Switch 1s duct taped together. Remember when people said the same thing about the Wii and the GameCube? The value of Switch 2 experience isn't there. In fact, it is inferior since Switch 1 is cheaper, the games are cheaper, and you can own the Switch 1 games. Let's see. This is not the Direct the Switch 2 needed. Yeah. Like, man, the C thing is getting more and more outlandish. Because you keep seeing people, like, pretending that Nintendo's taking massive L's, but it's just not true at all. Like, let's see what Nintendo has to show. Current time of this posting. Yeah. So he's seething about, like, the marathon, which is what I expected. Okay. Super Mario Galaxy movie. What happened to Super Mario World movie? Aw. Why are they going to space? Illumination starts talking about the movie. Still no mention of any games. We don't care about Marathon, Museum, or even movies. Where are the games? Where are the games? Like, it's the Mario movie. Like, what? That alone was, like, a major announcement. And he's trying to downplay it. Like, where's Mario World? Like, Malshop, you don't even like Mario. Like, shut up. Chris Baz, let's see. Kazumi, does this look fun? I don't know. Let's slap together. 38 playable characters with different rackets. Horrible. Talking Flower. Hard pass, even if I did have a Switch 2. Fuck that Talking Flower. Get rid of the voice actor. Make the talking flower go away forever. Like, this is the kind of thing that just makes it impossible to take, like, any criticism of Nintendo games seriously. Is just, like, just the insane shit that people spurg out about. Like, oh, the talking flower is childish. It's not like when I was a kid when the talking mushroom man told me the princess was in another castle. That was cool and badass, but the talking flower is immature. Like, it's so cringy. I'm curious how Rule of Two. Yeah, no joke. Rule of Two review was exactly who I was talking about when I was complaining about Prime 4 fans. I'm surprised you know who he is, because like I don't know who he is. I just saw him like tweet about it. They're like, "Oh, Prime 4 is the only game I'm looking forward to." Like, shut up, bastard. Adventure mode where they are babies. What is this? RPG mode? Mario game must be very weak for them to put that in. Do you know anything about Mario Tennis? Like, the reason the Game Boy game is so beloved is because it has the RPG mode. You know, like I would say this is essential for like sports games, like to have some kind of like single player content, so you can like learn the mechanics and like do stuff like without having to play online. Like I'm a huge fan of like RPG mechanics in Mario sports games. So yeah, so he doesn't like this is a problem with Marshall in general, is that he makes all these blanket statements about shit he doesn't have the slightest clue about. Because Mario Tennis Aces had an adventure mode. You know, this isn't all that unusual for the genre. Like Mario Strikers, one of the things people didn't like about it is that it didn't really have single player content. So yeah, that's something that like you do have to think about, is that like that is important to have. New Super Mario Bros. Wonder Switch 2 Edition, $70 for this shit. Bella Bell Park already sounds gay. They finally put in a real multiplayer mode. What are you talking about? Like, looks like Nintendo's multiplayer experiments just tossed in. Looks like a complete mess. I'd love to make a 2D Mario type game to show how to make a proper 2D platformer. It's not coming from Nintendo anymore. And Wonder is a disgrace. You know, did they skip like? Oh no, he doesn't. Yeah, he hasn't talked about Yoshi yet. Okay. Yeah, so he's spurging about 2D platformers when they just announced the Yoshi game in this direct, I believe. More content is to be announced. It did show Windy. It appears Nintendo realizes how weak Wonder is, so it would explain all these additions. Why did he specify Windy? Because we saw all of the Koopa ones. Like, that's weird that he specifically singles out Windy-O Koopa, though. They're going to cry and cope on Twitter. Yeah, this was definitely better than the PlayStation Showcase. I said the PlayStation Showcase, like the last one, was like the best one I've ever seen. Like, and this was better than that for sure. So, Talking Flower can now be bought as a real thing. Lame, stupid merch company. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Island where Yoshi and his friends live is called Dinosaur Land. Narrator. Sheesh. No, it's called Yoshi's Island. Come on, like the fact that we can disagree about this is just ridiculous. Encyclopedia Falls from Sky, lame. Why is the game part of the Mario celebration? It's a Yoshi game, not a Mario game. Yoshi is a Mario character. Has the shitty vibe of Yoshi's Island. Yeah, Yoshi's Island, my favorite game ever. Wow. Next, Stormlight. Okay, Dick on. Here's the blues. Tomodachi Life. Yeah, he's spurring about Tomodachi, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, FF7 remake. Yeah. Hades 2. Kirby Air Riders. Yeah, it's working about amiibos. Dragon Quest 7 is pretty terrible. Yeah, sure. Genius. Yeah, he's blind in one eye now. So I don't know. I don't know how much longer. Someone hacked the peripheral so we can play these outside. Fatal Frame 2, horror game slot. You guys like this shit? One Piece Pirate Warriors. Okay. I hate Pokemon. I can't take this. Radical Pikachu? He doesn't even recognize Raichu. He doesn't even know about Mega Evolutions. Like, how out of touch are you, man? Like, okay. What game is that? Danganronpa 2. What game is this? Never heard of it. Looks entirely forgettable, which it was the first time it was released. An additional story is added to a game no one cares about. Like, Danganronpa is huge. What are you talking about? Dynasty Warriors, Switch 2 edition. Let's see. I guess if you like Fire, I don't see any appeal to it though. Like, he doesn't even say anything interesting. He's just spurting out about like talking flowers and like just anime stuff. It's like just core boomer bullshit. Okay. Let's see. I was not expecting to be shooting this on. This is probably the longest we've ever done with a direct stream. Let's see. 4chan. Yeah, I guess we can go to 4chan and see. Fatal Frame 2 remake. Okay, yeah, Twitter. I guess we could check Twitter. Angry Joe, Harman Smith. Let's see. Okay, Nintendo Directs. How the fuck do you make the longest Nintendo Direct ever and show absolutely nothing but bangers? So yeah, Magic Mush MM is speaking out against the Direct. And this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Let's see. The amount of paid DLC announcements that Nintendo Direct inspired me to make a meme. Fire Emblem and Sothis, this one almost feels more Roman inspired. Yeah, it's a Pokemon Pokefia. A Pokemon-based Animal Crossing like we play as a Ditto. Yeah, hype for that. The main character is black. That isn't a black. That is not a black person. Like, can we all just agree that like dark skin doesn't equal black? Like, if you're mixed race, you're not black. Like, let's be real. Like, you don't like unless you're 100% African, like you're not black. Like, I'm so tired of like the anime race like allegations. Like, she has dark skin. Okay, plenty of people have dark skin. It doesn't make you black. Like at this point, I don't even like see like just. I stopped watching the Nintendo Direct once it became all weeb stuff. Japanese company. Yeah, shut up, 8-Bit Eric. Yeah, that was 8-Bit Eric. So yeah. Pokken players after seeing that. Let's see. Okay, Pokken. Yeah, people are trying to see it on Twitter, but like it's not gonna stick. It's just not. Well, you're not white if you're mixed, but you're not. That also means you're not black either. So that's kind of my like you're mixed. Like you're not. You're a mutt. You're a mongrel. So that was by far the worst Nintendo Direct of all time. I love how these people never emphasize why they think that. The greatest Nintendo Direct? Yeah. So who's based and who's seething? I don't. Yeah, so people are legit gonna try and argue that like Pokepia is like worse than Power World. Like someone just responded to me like, oh, it's like no, he didn't respond to me. He straight up messaged me because of seething over Power World. Wow. Like the thought crossed my mind too is that like this because of the simulation and building elements, this is going to be a better Power World. So much for that cope that like Game Freak doesn't innovate or evolve their games at all, because this is going to be better than Power World without even really trying. And you can't even like do that cope of like acting as if like Power World is a different genre anymore, because it's taking the life sim and building on it. So. Yeah, Fire Emblem is the final announcement, and it's just Mickey Mouse looking dejected. Aw. Worst Direct in many years. Now, who are these people? Animal Crossing fans in every Nintendo Direct. Let's see. Another 10 years of the Fire Emblem Three Houses discourse. We want a new Animal Crossing. We got Animal Crossing at home. Yeah, I wonder who canonically won. Because are they just going to avoid the argument? Well, Sothis is still around. Yeah, I don't give a shit about Sothis, so I'm very much pro Edelgard in that regard. So. Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave announced for 2026. Okay. Yeah, everyone seems hyped. Like the Seed posts seem like they seem like just people who desperately want to downplay the direct. Yeah, a lot of people seething about Animal Crossing. I already got the DLC. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy that. What's the new game they'll spam until it finally comes out that they'll what? Huh? The new game they'll spam? It'll be something random. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do next. Yeah, Nintendo Direct. Let's see. Bonanza. Services. That is Fever. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, pre-ordered Fever. Pre-ordered Prime 4. Yeah, this is gonna be so disappointing. Yeah, this is $70. So Prime 4 is $70. How much is Tennessee? Yeah, that's 70. Yeah, so 70 is the standard now, which is the same as 30. Wow, Mega Dimension DLC. Yeah, $30 DLC. Wow. That's kind of pricey. Additional story content. Yeah. Release date February. So I pre-ordered the DLC for ZA. Hey, I thought they said 7 remake would be $40. Okay. Mario Galaxy 2. We might not get it day one, but eventually. Dragon Quest 7, $60. Yeah, definitely pick that up. Okay, pre-ordered. Age of Imprisonment skipped. November. I think I'm gonna like if I ever play Imprisonment, I think it's gonna be after we finish the Mario Galaxy Requiem. No, no, I'll try Resident Evil. I think we'll get all of them. I think we'll play 7 and 8 again. Yeah, I think we're gonna be playing a lot of Dragon Quest in the coming weeks. Yeah, we got to get through like all of the 1, 2, and 3 before 7 comes out. So now we're going backwards. Like 1, 2, and 3 were the last ones I played, and now I have to go back to where it all began with 7. Okay, September. 7 was my first Dragon Quest, by the way. Pac-Man, Final Fantasy Tactics. Galaxy, Borderlands 4, nobody cares. Yeah, I have no interest in Little Nightmares. They keep releasing sequels, but it's like Zelia. Yeah. I have so many games I want to play that like I'm having problems like even really considering like being experimenting with anything. Oh, Octopath Traveler Zero. That's I think we'll have to wait for a while for that. Yeah, for now I think we're gonna stick with the games we've been playing because I have so much stuff I barely played. Like Hitman, I still haven't finished Hitman 3. Like there's so much to do in these games that like the collection is a bit overwhelming. So I don't know. I have a lot of getting caught up to do with like everything I'm playing now, especially when it comes to RPGs. But Hitman, like by itself, has also been kind of a big deal. I still haven't gone back to it. It's definitely frustrating. Yeah, it's been 3 hours. I think I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna do some things, and I am going to end the stream now and probably produce. I'm probably going to take a nap, produce a video. I will.